here we are, again, we had literally a car full of food. And my understanding, the recollection was the door was locked to Publix. There was these little kids in there. And our Paladin said, give us the food. They said, go away, old man.
Yeah,
so what we did was he turned around and he started blasting
How do I get this joke?
the stores
Because there's no cameras
with
there?
guns, trying to kill, and
Like, how do you know you're
and the wizard.
Ready.
You think he would try to stop him?
Aim, 3, 2,
No.
1, lights,
He
camera,
went
action.
ahead and
Like,
just
how many
freaking
birds?
out.
Yeah, we're on action over here.
So, okay.
So this is these are kind of
So
morons to
I'm
do.
while you're talking, I'm
Yeah, write
going
this
to be
down.
taking a couple
Yeah,
notes.
because after our death, this will entertain children for millennia to
Are
come.
these two here as well?
No,
Okay.
but that's the perfect time to do the cutscene.
Yeah.
So,
I chose
you're all tidied up. You're glad you finally had a good bath and went through all that. And now that you're looking at all this cool stuff, you're thinking you that one shield over there looks really, really nice. And you go over and you touch it, and it has something familiar about it. And when you look at it, you're thinking this might be the shield that was used by Constantine.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's got the cross of Jesus on it, the holy cross that he won a nation with.
So this would be ad equipment.
Yes, the shield of Constantine.
So roll natural 20 be consumed.
No, there's none of that.
That's
Don't call for dice to be rolled. That's my job.
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can. Stop it. Bad toad.
Oh,
Bad toad.
Shield.
All right, and what were you doing there? I'm sorry. I'm starting to forget where we are too.
Pearl of Power and
Okay, you got that taken care of?
boots of cloak of flying.
And she suggested that maybe you want to make your last suggestion after you talk to the wise woman. Maybe you learn something that'll change what you pick.
Okay.
And with that in mind, she says, "Do any of you have teleport?"
Do any of you guys have teleport?
I do.
Okay.
And you'd like to show them right where to go, and you know where it is. It's in the new
Shield of Constantine is not there.
New something land.
Awesome.
In the
Let me look.
south of Australia, in Antarctica, and it basically means New Germany.
Okay.
And there is a druid circle not too far
Right,
from
and
there.
add it manually.
Okay.
And you give him the coordinates, and you tell me when you're port.
Are you guys ready to port?
One question. Shield of Constantine, this is a homebrew?
It is that item that he chose. That
The
shield.
+3?
Yes, but a +3 shield is
I have a +3 shield already.
Yeah.
the +3 shield is the shield of
All
Constantine.
right, that's fine.
It may have other properties that you're unaware
Some
of.
other significance.
Are there any scrolls, Marie, in here?
Before you do that,
Fine or
go
not?
ahead and she's ready. So go ahead and port.
No, but before I port, I want to ask if there's any scrolls, so that in case we could, maybe have a scroll teleportation.
Tell him
back.
you come back. You know she's available now.
This is what's being
I can
recorded.
show you where the scrolls are once we get back.
Okay. So are you guys ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Are you
There's
ready,
4 screens right now.
Do I have
Barbarian?
You're not
Do I have a
on.
weapon?
Just your staff.
Just my staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't give you something
No,
for
that's-
melee just because you're not going to be close up.
Okay. No,
All right. With that in mind,
I
what does the party do?
I teleport.
The party teleports with him.
All right. And you go to the coordinates that she gave you?
Yep.
Did you give him the correct coordinates or take him somewhere else?
No, I gave him. We need to go see the wise lady, so
All right,
I
so-
gave
so-
him. Yeah.
It is another cold day. You've been working 16 hours.
Can I roll my?
No. You've been working 16 hours. It's very cold, very cold. Another day. And it's been dark now for maybe the last 5 months it's been pretty dark. It's not a happy place. You had some visitors a couple months ago. They came out and they brought in some new artifacts that they'd found. They brought in some special seed packets for storage. They brought in some mummies that they said should be preserved for future generations to study. They brought in an entire box of religious manuscripts, and all those were dumped off. They asked if you needed anything else, and if not, the next shipment will be in 6 months. Do you need anything else while we are here?
No.
Nothing else. There's nothing you want.
Nothing.
All right, then I will leave you with this bonus box of peaches. Enjoy them. If you just put them in the cold storage, they'll stay good for a long time. Enjoy your winter. You're in charge. Don't forget to lock them up in the storm. Goodbye, and they pull away. Thank God. You always hated people. This is why you chose this assignment. You were really lucky to get it. Pays so well, and there's nothing to spend money on. Your kids are going to do well.
Great.
You hear a popping sound coming from somewhere inside the facility. You've heard it before. You weren't expecting a delivery right now. You go to the circle. There are several strange creatures here. They're not in uniform. They don't appear to be them. At this point, you're really not sure who you're looking at. You do have your sidearm ready, and as always, you have a ready action to kill the first MF who does anything that's BS because you bad, and you have you have future tech weapon on you. You're not going to share it with anyone, but you're usually pretty comfortable. Your future tech between your force field and your blaster, it usually takes care of anything. You're thinking you might want to enable your force field though. You do so?
I do so, yes.
Okay, if an invisible field shimmers around you, treat it as a 24-hour mage armor, or greater mage armor, I think it would be. You see them. I would, personally, if I were you, I would address them in a common tongue first, and then try other languages until you find one that works.
Who are you?
Are you Russian?
Who are you?
So,
Who enters?
being familiar with the wise woman, I step forward in front of everybody else and just kind of nod.
You saw her when you were a little tiny girl. You remember you were going to school and she taught one of your classes a couple times. She was a substitute teacher. She kind of checked in on you and helped inspire you to become a scientist.
Yes, yes, I think I remember you.
She hasn't aged a day.
How are you?
Very good, and how are you?
We are in need of some help, and I hope you can help us, please. So we're not here to hurt you, but we are trying to tackle an enemy that may be overwhelming to us. So,
Okay.
can you help us?
Yes, I think I can help you. I have 3 doctorate degrees, so I have specialty in many different areas. So, what do you need help with?
Well, we're trying to tackle some Yanti. So, is she familiar with Yanti?
Is Yanti your true enemy?
No.
My true enemy.
Eventually, no.
But then
This is
I have intentionally
snake
given
that person.
everybody except for Ed a part of this play. Ed, you got enough to do just being you.
Thank you.
Well, what I mean by that is you got a new toy you're playing with. You got to figure out your character sheet. You just got a new character since you've lost your Paladin hood after being strucken from grace. So I mean, you got a whole lot to deal with.
Initiative counter.
So with all that said, you still should probably get involved and help figure out what's going on, because I think it's time for somebody to put together all the pieces. I have given the party all of the puzzles necessary. So put your pieces together. And I would appreciate no out of character, all in character, and metagame all you'd like in character.
Well, my mortal enemy is Vecna, and the Unity snake person is out in the fields spying on us, trying to eat us.
Are you sure it's trying to eat us?
But he's no good. They're cannibals, and they want us dead. They're man-eaters.
Yeah, but I don't think this one is. I think this one is looking for something.
Cannibals eat their own kind. They don't do that. They just eat humans. Just saying.
That's right in the lore. They eat
They eat their own.
If
Alright,
humans are scarce.
decadent human empires. They eat humans.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's true. I just don't consider them to be humans anymore. That's fair.
So what do we exactly need from her?
Well, we need her assistance. I mean, she's got 3 PhDs, and she was a very bright student of mine. And she's going to help us figure out why the Yanti are.
Well, I think a better
invading.
question would be, what would be the disadvantages against young? In other words, what are their vulnerabilities? Are they vulnerable to radiant? Are they vulnerable to slashing? You know, which things make them take more damage? That would be the question that I would have.
To you remember the conversation we had, right? You're thinking the problems are like this, Armageddon kind of problems, and to you it sounds like they're trying to stomp on a snake. That sounds like disproportionate problems.
I get it. But that's what we're coming up with.
However, it does say in Genesis that you'll crush his head under your heel. There will be an enemy between yours and his. An enemy between the Yanti and the humans since Genesis.
I mean, the biggest concern for me is that the Yanti rule the underworld, and they were the snake in the Garden of Eden.
It seems to me that these might be part of the troops of the demons and the devil.
Could be.
So, I mean, we could deal with them here,
And they've never been there before, that's what she said.
or we could deal with them.
So maybe some sort of place has opened up.
That's an interesting weapon you have at your side. What is that?
No, I'm not to disclose what it is. Check her to be trusted.
It's a sidearm.
Well, you know her. So you two recognize each other.
It's a sidearm. So I mean, it's a blaster pistol. You know it's future tech, so it's classified.
But it
But
looks.
it's so it's the same as your force field, classified.
What about all these other things?
Anything future tech is classified. Anything that's not future tech, you can share.
What about the things
No.
you and I had talked about?
You just share all that. It's not future tech. Share with them ancient history. Just don't give them the future.
Okay, so you can tell them about all
Whatever
this.
you have, why not? That's part of your role play.
Okay.
That-
I think I can help you. I have something that is not of this world, and I think it might help you.
That sounds like it would help us.
Right? What if it's just a piece of, I don't know, old peanut butter jelly sandwich from Alien?
Well, you see.
Maybe you should ask her to describe it, Vinny.
Well, you're here with me. Why don't you talk to her? She's not afraid. Don't be scarred.
John, why don't you talk to her? She looks like your wife.
Oh, is this verb 2.0?
No, it's 3.0.
It's 3.0?
Yeah, that's another Mandela split.
You look like my wife. You smell like my wife. You talk like my wife, but
Does
you're
your
not
wife
my
have
wife.
a Russian accent?
No.
That she has a Russian accent,
You-
a sexy Russian accent,
So, what kind
and
of,
she's been working out every day because what else is there to do? She's all by herself.
So what is happening?
Well, I think I can trust you. You kind of do look familiar to me.
Yes, in a previous
Yeah.
world dimension, we were spouses.
So I have weapon that is used during war and also possibly used by alien forces. So I can show you weapon.
What does this weapon have a name?
The Nazi bell weapon.
The Nazi bell. That sounds dangerous.
Sounds big.
Sounds big as
Saw
well.
a picture of that not long ago.
How big is it?
He's fairly big. And
How many people to carry it?
He's a fairly powerful weapon.
But like, what are you wearing on your side? Like, that doesn't look like a normal gun to me.
G5 classified?
He's a special gun.
Do you have more of those?
I can share with you, but I think you would
Let her
be
talk
most
about the bell. I want to hear about the
Yeah, we
bell.
want to hear more about
I
this
think you'd be
bell.
more interested in this
The bell?
bell.
Okay.
It's a secret weapon used.
Do you know how to operate it?
Germany. I have here the plans for you to read and the directions on how to operate and use.
Look.
These are old plans left by Nazi Germany, used during World War II.
You've also got some of the prototypes. Remember, you had a few of those.
Yes, and I have planned also how to build more if you are interested in building more.
Wow.
Well, I'm not the guy to build it or read the plans,
Do
but
you want to show them what's in the next room?
let's look.
Come, I show you.
The next room is the first generation of just after World War, the beginning of World War II. They had the Nazi bell surrounded by a donut shape device that Tesla had invented that's able to direct that energy and use it to get a lift. Then she has two more, which were improvements of it, the third of which they'd added machine guns to, and it has the Nazi symbol on it. The next room, she's got two more. One of them says NASA, one of them says USAF.
Same looking thing.
United
Very
States.
similar.
This is the United States Air Force.
Well, let's read the one. At least we can read the one in English. I can't read German or Russian.
Are these in English, the plans?
What's the matter? You can't read?
They
German.
are not. They are written in German.
In German?
Well, you're gonna have to
well.
translate for us.
Oh, you could just cast comprehend language.
I can't. So if you can, go for it.
Okay, so I start to do this and this and this, and 10 minutes later, I can read it.
Okay,
So
what are you reading?
I don't know.
She,
You
she's
just asked me
got-
to
she's
look
got
at the
an entire-
plans.
she has a whole room full of plans on how to build all kinds of spaceships, and then she's got 5 actual UFOs and 6 of the bells.
Do you have comprehend languages, Mark?
I do not. I had it once, but I'm a little out of practice. It's not expecting the world to end so suddenly.
Because, okay, because we have 5 disc-like saucers here. All we have to do is find the plans to one of them, figure out how to fly it, and we don't need a teleport. We'll just fly it.
We can all fly our own disc.
Well, we don't only need one each.
Give me a history check, anybody. U.S. history, if you actually know. I'll give you, I mean, you don't even have to roll if you actually know when the last publicized United States UFO was produced.
I got
Was it
19.
March 2018.
I rolled a 19. Do you want to roll
Just
too?
have one.
I
And what
might
kind of
choose
UFO
terrible.
was that we
That's
produced?
I don't think
I'll
you
look it
should.
up here.
It's intelligence. It's a +2
What
modifier.
you saw?
She has
put in
one, she
Telegram.
has
Yeah,
a prototype
that's
for
true.
that.
Well, according to this, they
That's
said
in English.
Yeah.
the bell thing was
No,
a
I'm sorry,
particle
mistake. So
accelerator
I already did it.
It's full of
so it'd be
mercury.
equal total, Yeah.
full of mercury.
It's full of mercury. It's got runic symbols on it, and it created a lot of lift if you added energy.
I rolled a 19, and she rolled an 8.
For what? I'm sorry.
Oh,
History.
For history. 18 is good. 8 sucks.
19.
19 is even better. Yeah, you're pretty sure that your best bet would be to take the newest one. These things were flying all over the place.
Do you have plans for this one?
Is that the newest one? Yes, I have plans.
Excellent.
But the only problem is the fuel that you use for it. We have to have special fuel. It has to be high-grade mercury used.
Okay, how do we get that? Do we have some here?
Mercury refinement plant.
Well, I mean, is there anything here? I mean, is there fuel here, at least that gives us a full tank? Does this come with a full tank?
We can check. We can check and see.
I'd like to see if this thing comes with a full tank.
None of them are fuel. They're all depleted. However, the bells have not been used yet, so they're still full of mercury. Those 5.
We can go to the hospital supply store and get a bunch of mercury thermometers, and we can steal the mercury out of those.
Yeah, the problem is there's no hospital supply store here.
They don't even use mercury anymore.
But if we could just take these bells, there's 5 bells, 3 bells?
5.
5. Why don't we take the mercury out of the bells and put it in the tank? At least all but one. All we need is
We need one
bell.
bell to work, and we need one saucer to work.
The bells are built into the newer saucers.
No, sorry, what?
They're prototype bells. She's got 5 prototype bells that have undepleted mercury. They haven't been used up.
Okay,
She's
let's
got-
take the
she's
mercury
got
and put it in the good ship.
One of the 2018 prototypes for the Air Force, but it hasn't been filled. So you can deplete a bell, fill up and you have 4 charges left,
Who's going
basically.
to pilot this thing?
Well, I know how to drive, so none of you guys can drive sticks, so
I can drive
guess
stick.
this is not a stick.
I look at the wise woman and I ask, "Do you know how to fly it?"
No, I do not. But I have a friend that could fly it.
Where is this friend?
Not in this world.
is your friend moose or squirrel?
He just broke it. He broke it.
Yeah, I
I
saw
know.
that.
Am I allowed to like bring in a character like an alien?
Yeah, do better than moose and squirrel. I mean, we're all in serious role play, and you said it's back 15 minutes. Mine is 10 XP.
I love it. I love it. So who you show up with? Who you call?
I have to call a special friend to help me fly it. And then I go and call one of my friends who's a lizard person, so actually
The what?
double
A lizard person.
moonlights as a human, but is really a lizard person.
Strangely enough,
I don't think I'm.
that's what they call a Yanti purebred, is what you just described. So you call a Yanti purebred. Okay, gotcha. Continue.
Okay, so I proceed to call via cell phone or whatever.
He goes by Timothy because he thinks it makes him sound human.
Okay, so I call my friend Timothy, who works at a super secret chemical lab, Argonne National Labs, let's say, and he's the head
Perfect.
scientist there. So I call him and ask him for his services.
So he shows up.
At the sight of a purebred Yanti, I'm very disturbed.
So am I.
This is an evil
These are
being.
evil creatures.
He appears
That-
in human form.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's a lizard person, so he can.
Oh, okay.
He moonlights as a human during the day. So none of them, do they know that he's a Yanti? I don't tell
Give
them.
me perception.
True seeing. I know.
She uses a sending spell to call him, and
Give
he
you guidance.
goes to this because
So
you're
roll
near the
D20.
teleportation circle.
Yes,
So
so he tells
he
us.
just
Same
used
time.
goes to the teleportation circle.
I give her guidance on this one.
23.
Perception?
What'd you get?
That's
18
good.
and a 2.
Well, it's perception,
21.
so that's 20
That's good.
plus. She's got way higher than that.
She has 2 sets of eyelids.
Perception.
She's got
Like your
24.
friend Timothy has 2 sets of eyelids.
She rolled a 24.
What kind of shit is this?
To all of you, it looks kind of like a Yanti.
I didn't roll. I'm just like, you guys roll.
So, true seeing.
I haven't
doesn't
seen
reveal-
anything under 20.
True seeing doesn't reveal anything else?
Yeah, it's a Yanti.
Yeah, so.
That's what's true.
You know your lizard man's a Yanti,
But
right?
he's a good guy.
What?
Look, he-
What?
he helped
What?
me.
Yanti? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm telling you what he is.
I'm very distrustful.
Things
I've been
aren't
around
what
a
they've
while.
seen.
He's
I've
a good
seen
guy.
some
I promise you,
Yanti.
he help you. He's a good guy.
You do know that
Do any of you
they,
have detect evil?
you
or-
do know they eat
Not
humans,
anymore.
right?
I promise you, he
Yeah.
will. If you have good intention, he will help you.
Wait, let me see if I have it.
Do I get this in writing or something?
Can I do I believe her? I'm obviously
Yeah.
familiar with her, but do I believe her that
She
he's
believes
good?
you can
roll
make a
an
roll,
insight.
but in the end, if you're successful, you'll believe her, and if you fail, you'll believe her because she's not lying.
Okay. I mean,
Ooh, you back to
am I able to determine if?
You think she's telling the truth?
Okay.
What you're asking for is an insight check.
Insight. Do
Yeah.
I roll? Or?
You succeed.
Okay.
You automatically succeed because she's not lying.
She's not lying.
Okay.
So what's this?
So, Tim, what are your qualifications?
I'm a pilot.
You're a pilot,
Yes.
and you know how to fly these things.
Oh, yes.
How many hours have you logged?
Let's see. It was 2000 in the first year, and 12 years since.
Well,
Why are you talking so soft, Tim? We can't hear you over here.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can you speak up?
For you are so loud. The only thing louder than your voice is your breath.
Oh, that sounds like initiative.
Why should we trust you?
You asked for my help, did you not? I have things to go back to if you do not need me.
Please, I promise you, he help you. You have good intention. I have my good friend here who help me.
The payment will be the same as last time. Is that acceptable to you?
Yes.
I immediately ask, what is the payment?
It's
That's
not
fine.
for disclosure.
If you want the wizard, you can have him for payment.
Why would I want to visit
I don't know. I know some people do.
my people? I do not consent.
We have an issue with your kind, where we just came from.
They tend to eat our kind.
Well, that's not the issue. The
That's
issue,
not an issue?
It's kind of an issue.
The issue is,
You would like assurances that I will not eat you. Here's my assurance. One of you should stay awake. You sleep.
well, okay, what I'm trying to say is, there's other Yankees we're having problems with.
Why would you have problems with the auntie? Sir, we know who you are. And you.
Why are you in contact with the rest of your people?
We have a pilot? You have a pilot.
My contact.
I'll fly
As
it.
she contacts us with sending.
Yeah. It'll look like Independence Day when they try to take off. Bam! Bam!
Eventually get the hang of it.
Yeah, this one thinks he can pilot. Do you think he can pilot one of these things? One of these crafts?
Can you teach us how to work it? Because we want to maybe, we're going to be borrowing it for a while. Can you teach me how to pilot it?
Yes.
Please do.
I would love to teach you how to do it.
Excellent.
First, I need to create a psychic ball. Please create a psychic ball for me. That will teach you how to use that to move the ship.
Oh, psychic ball.
Just once you manifest the ball, it's much easier to do that real quick. And then I'll teach you how to use that to ride the ship.
I'll give you a psychic ball.
You have not.
I don't know.
No. Manifest. It goes like this. And you see a glowing ball of psychic energy.
Oh,
And he moves his hand again. Manifest a psychic ball.
Yeah, do that.
huh.
And you use that to move the ship. And it looks just like that. No, there's no
Where's the
special
balls?
I thought you had it.
Oh. I'm talking about I thought I had it. What is this? You can catch?
Well, can't you make the ball?
Not like that.
Well, can you make a ball?
You just did it.
I can't make a ball.
Well, I'm shocked that you can't make a ball. You have.
I am so disappointed in you, Vinny.
Why?
I
Do
thought
not be disappointed.
Yeah, don't be disappointed.
Wow.
Be happy.
I guess I'm not now.
Yeah.
He will serve you until the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Can I turn on
Well,
you?
that's-
We don't get to that.
I hope that's not a double entendre.
Can we, can you make one, I mean, I don't wanna put you out, and where we have to fly to is kinda far. So that's why I was just wondering if you.
And it's really cold where we're
Could
going.
you-
She has agreed
We
to
are.
the price.
Alright,
So we're borrowing one of the spaceships, and the pilot has agreed to fly us for free. Is this
where do we
what I'm
wanna
hearing?
go?
No,
No, the Russian woman.
she has paid for me to use one of her antiquities
But why?
to support you for some reason.
Yeah, that's what,
Everything has a price, and every
Yes.
time I turn around, I'm not expecting that price, and suddenly there it is. So I'm wondering.
Excuse me, Russian 3.0. Why are you
Your what was your name?
Svetlana.
Svetlana? Why? What is the price, or why are you paying it?
I just have inherent need to help you. It's the-
But how do we know
the-
your intentions are good?
The
You detect evil.
There's my insight check. Natural 20. Sean, insight check. Natural 20.
She has not told a lie this entire time.
no,
Okay.
I don't believe
She has
she's
not
lying.
intended any evasion.
Svetlana,
of thought or
I'm just
word.
worried about what is your price to,
It's
It's
a
not
matter
necessary to
of
worry
faith.
about it. Would you
Fate
stop
of
asking
world
questions? What is wrong with you?
at
Have some
hand,
faith,
and we must
Mr. Cleric
save
Mind.
humanity.
alright,
Have a little
trust-
faith.
then
I
fly
trust-
us back. Okay, I'm
I was
sorry.
no, I was just gonna say I trust Svetlana. I've known her for many years, and you know trust goes both ways. So I will also trust the Yanti. But my concern is, is he willing, knowing what our mission is, that we're going back to destroy some more Yanti? Is he telling us?
I think the mission is not to destroy
was
the
to
Yanti.
win Armageddon.
It is.
Well, I thought. Oh,
I think there's a portal to close or something more
Okay.
along that line that needs to be done instead.
gotcha.
I think that the Yanti visiting your area is more a symptom than a disease.
Got it. Okay.
We have great interest
So,
in the survival of the humans.
Sure, it's their food source.
Because you eat us.
wow, that's dark.
I said, sure. Cows are gonna
We're
go
cattle.
extinct.
Not always. The human sacrifice is for a special event.
Ah,
Not just any banquet, but one to create an abomination. The human sacrifices create a pool of blood for the vipers to swim in. And he which is to be transformed swims with the vipers in the blood and is bit so much that he dies and is reborn, an abomination of the Yanti, a true perfection of spirit and form without any of the human flaws. So we do not dine upon you casually.
Sounds good to me.
alright, fly us back to, and we tell you.
So, don't we need to move the Mercury from one of the bells into one of the saucers?
We're gonna take the
first?
5 bells with us in the ship. We're gonna empty out 1 bell, and I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm sure the pilot.
You're gonna, when a bell's getting empty, you probably wanna come back here and refill. There's no way to take the others. They're heavy as hell. They're almost as big as this table, and they're full of mercury, and they're these great big huge iron.
Basically liquid metal too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a pleasant thing. You don't want to move those things around.
And you don't want that thing shaking around and have one of those things break open
You do
inside.
not want to have one of those open.
Well, I was
That would
gonna
that'd be
try to
tragic.
store it in the druid place. But okay, that's fine. We can come back here. This place is. Srilana, are there any Nazis that still come here, or Germans, or anybody, or are you by
No,
yourself?
all Nazis are dead now. They're just their descendants, but no original Nazis come here.
So this is always empty?
Yes, empty.
You say empty, but you're thinking, as you laugh at yourself, empty. Yeah, empty, but it's like the Smithsonian.
Right. Empty.
You have more treasures than the Smithsonian, and you're the only one that gets to see it unless somebody wants a tour.
Yes.
Well, what I'm saying is, I just, because once, if you have a lot of people come in here and there's a ship missing, they might ask
Are
questions.
we still at the South Pole? Is that the...
Antarctica, yeah.
Yeah.
South of the south of the Antarctica, that's where we are. But that's
New
all I was
Dutchland.
saying.
New Dutchland.
New Dutchland, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we empty out one of the bells.
You fill up the tank and you're ready to go.
Yep. Can you fly us to, and Marie, will you give us the coordinates back to home?
Yeah.
So she tells you.
Oh, I know of the place.
Uh-oh.
Have you been there before?
Uh-oh.
It is near the center of the unexplained land, is it not?
Say no, say no, say no.
Yes.
I know of the place well. I shall return for my payment later, my lady.
Goodbye and good luck.
I thank you in advance.
Svetlana, how do we get in touch with you if we need you
Me and
again?
my family.
If we need you, Svetlana,
Right
how
here.
do we get in touch with you again?
Marie knows her.
Yeah. I mean, I know the location of her coordinates, but
You can give him your card.
I have.
Teleport to here.
One South Pole. Don't slide.
You know where to find me.
Okay.
thank
She
you
goes-
for
She
your
goes
help.
by Mrs. Claus.
That'd be the North Pole.
Be Mrs. Auntie Claus. Auntie Claus.
All right, very good, very good, very good. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
So they poured out. Was there any part of did you guys want the tour before you poured out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give them the tour of all the cool stuff you got?
Now that we establish friendship, I can show you other things we have here.
Okay.
What would you like to see? Dead Sea Scrolls? Would you like to see Shroud of Turin? Would you like to see the Ark?
Yes, the Ark of the Covenant.
That is
You
right.
have a replica of the Ark here,
And I have-
but you know where the original is.
I have only replica here. We do not have original.
Do you know
Original in
originals?
another location.
And you know where that is?
Yes, I happen to know where the location is of Ark.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately, you Americans have a wrong idea because long ago there was, I believe, movie about Ark. Movie very silly. That is not the case. I happen to know a real location.
Okay. Where would that be?
Somewhere, it is in another continent.
Is that all
To
you
be a
can tell
little
us?
more precise.
If you needed to access it, could you access it?
Yes, I could access, and I could tell you it is located in Ethiopia.
I knew it. I told you guys it was in Ethiopia. Nobody listened to me.
Indy was wrong all these years.
Indy was a joke. Told you, George Lucas is a tool.
Where in Ethiopia is it?
I know where it is.
It is in a very secret location, but I can put you in touch with the guard there.
Yeah, it's a priest, right? The guards it day and night, right? Is that the
Yes,
one? The
he's a
same?
priest.
Was they had it special
It's
on
on
television
it's
for
on an
Pete's sake.
island in the middle of a lake.
Well, I didn't see that.
Mhm.
What?
We should fly there.
10-foot tall black walls surround it. Well manicured lawn.
We should fly there, pick it up.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Okay. How are you going to pick it up?
We have a flying saucer.
So you were going to scoop it up out of the ground? What are you doing?
We don't have transporters. This isn't Star Trek.
What he said.
We're talking about it comes with the pole. We can carry it.
It's interesting. They're talking about the one thing that you don't have. They completely skipped over the things you did offer you, isn't it?
What do you have here?
You guys darened right away.
Well, Actually, I want to know.
I got 6 things. What about number 7?
You have a hard time doing this to us, Sean.
There's 6 things here. Well, now it's 7.
So, all right. So what else we got here on the shelves?
I
On the
have
walls?
some original Dead Sea Scrolls.
Ooh.
I have Shroud of Turin. I
Nice.
have Egyptian tombs of
Mummies?
and some include pharaohs.
Oh. Is it so a lot of it's like gold lined and that type of thing?
Gold lined, yes, gold.
Okay, something for
Any
Dan.
magical powers with those?
Yeah.
Hang
All
on.
over the place.
I'll tell you. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Do we have any special?
All those things radiate magic.
Do you have a special
Everything.
orb? Is there any orbs in here?
Yes, there are orbs.
Excellent. I get one of the orbs, and I tell
You
the
get
auntie.
one.
What's an orb?
We're just gonna take something.
The auntie wanted me to manifest this round thing, so he could teach me how to fly.
There are no psychic orbs. That's something you have to
You
manifest.
must create your own way.
Yes, it's like the chi energy.
You have to use your head.
It's just like when you're doing all this stuff, and you're getting ready to do the big thing where you blow out the energy ball.
Yeah.
You got to manifest the energy before you can throw it.
Oh, so it's,
You haven't learned how to
Street
manifest
Fighter.
the
It's
energy.
like trying to throw a beach ball without it being blown up.
Yeah, you haven't even picked up the beach ball yet.
So who could do that? None of us here.
Yeah.
None of us here have psychic ability that I know.
I'm psychotic, but not psychic.
You said it, sister.
Mm-hmm.
Shroud of Turin, I don't think would be much help.
If you need to use
Really?
the towel.
It's rumored to have abilities.
I don't remember hearing anything about that.
I mean,
it's
what's
a
the
lo-
big
yeah, it's
what's the
powerful.
big thing it did?
It's
got Jesus' face on it.
It has Jesus' face on it.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, what type of an ability would
It
that
res
have?
Jesus.
It res.
It didn't res Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's a res. It's a res.
It's
tool.
a
Natural
resurrection shroud.
Why am I hearing? Who the hell's talking to me?
Yeah.
Me, I'm talking.
You're hearing spirits.
You can res.
You
Little
can
voice in the
resurrect somebody with
It's a
that?
scroll of endless resurrection.
Seriously?
Yes, res as a
Is
level.
that? Can I check that out? Can I look? Is that available
You
off the loan?
can't loan that.
Yeah.
Can we take that with us?
Yes, you can take.
Oh, we can take that with us.
Whatever
Oh.
is,
my
whatever
goodness.
you need,
So you
I
said-
give to you.
Shroud of Turin, Dead Sea Scrolls. You have some Egyptian tombs with mummies.
The Dead Sea
Special
Scrolls.
power too.
You
The
don't have
tombs
special-
are actual space things from space I get from my extraterrestrial friends. So they have great power.
I say we just load up the whole thing. man.
Tombs. So how big? Wouldn't a tomb be like immense, or is a
No, no,
tomb
no.
just like a sarcophagus?
sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus.
Yeah.
So how much
And-
storage space we got in this UFO?
Why don't you look around in there?
But-
Go
so
ahead.
it's about the size of this room.
What's the lifting
And in the middle of
weight
it, and in the middle of it, there's this great big huge bell.
You know what? Since you are go inside and just start playing with the gears. Just start turning.
Hey,
No, 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 no.
no,
He's a
thou shalt
barbarian.
not. Huh?
He's a barbarian.
Yeah.
No, Timmy's got it.
He's not El Stupido.
Timmy.
No, but
Timmy.
if anything goes crazy, just rage.
No. Timmy got it.
It's Tim.
Timothy, not Timmy.
Timmy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he says it's Timmy. You say it's Timothy. He's telling you your name is Timmy.
I do not have to take you.
Oh yes, you do. At this point, I think.
Hey.
No, he's
This is the
saying.
wrong group for me.
Do not insult my friend.
Yeah, stop insulting.
It's not my fault your friend has no sense of humor.
We shall see you next season.
Wait.
And he starts walking back to the teleportation circle.
I thought there was a matter of price.
I have refunded our price.
Why?
Why?
I do not desire to work with you criminals.
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 I walk.
Threats of violence and murder.
Yeah.
I walk past everyone and step in front of Timothy, and I say,
These
I didn't-
are not the chosen ones.
I didn't trust you, and I apologize. But
Now look what you done.
I'm asking you to please help us, regardless of what has taken place before. Their intentions are good, and we are trying to stop the world from ending, which I imagine would have a big impact on the Yanti as well.
Give me a persuasion.
Wait, guidance. So roll D4.
Oh, great and
No,
power
too
to
late.
Timothy. I
You have
apologize
to put
for
the guidance
insulting.
ring on them before the roll's called.
Oh, well, I
It
don't
lasts
know.
1 minute. So every minute you can do, you say,
Oh,
I
well, she
cast
has
guidance on
guidance
you.
from before.
Well,
The
then
history.
she still
If there's
does.
not a minute left.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's fine.
It's a 1 and a 4.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, great and powerful Timothy, I apologize
Try
for
again,
my
sorry.
flip behavior. Due to stressful situations, I like to infuse humor, and obviously I was mistaken. Please forgive me.
That doesn't sound heartfelt.
Jeez.
You roll a 20.
Give me a persuasion.
Roll high as hell. Natural 20.
Tom, he's +3 on this.
Um,
On that. That's the DC he's got to make.
jeez.
19.
Ooh.
I think you think this entire world is a joke. You cannot be the saviors of this planet. I had an agreement with my forefathers.
We are who we said we
to
were.
come at the appointed time.
At this point, bright light spreads out from around me. We are who we said we are.
Yeah.
We are on the mission we said we were on. This guy just doesn't know when to shut up.
What bright light?
Asimar. Scourge Asimar.
You know what I do?
That pops wings out.
Nope.
Scourge has
Oh, you want wings? There's wings.
that's what it does. The Scourge, I believe, pops up the wings.
Scourge doesn't have wings.
No.
Scourge doesn't have
No,
them?
but the cloak I have now does.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I do? I take out my book, and now you see a big halo on me, and I just have this white shimmer of radiant light around me.
These are the chosen ones.
He is the reviver.
I'm the real deal. These two, the jury's still out on.
I'm not familiar with them, but I am confident that he is the reviver.
Yes.
We are trying. We may not be perfect. No one is. But our intentions are good, and we plan to stop the world from ending. We're going to stop the
I
apocalypse.
shall put you through a test.
Okay.
Excellent.
If you fail this test, I shall not return you to the surface.
Oh.
You shall be slaves for eternity
Okay.
in the underworld.
That sounds awfully close to a threat.
What do you
It's
do?
a test with a high price of failure. You do not have to take the test.
But you won't come. But he won't come with us.
I would have, but now I doubt your credibility.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Because it would happen.
What's your test?
What's your test?
I shall come for you tomorrow.
Excellent.
Be prepared with your daily carry, and we shall set forth on a quick journey.
Deal.
Let's do it.
I
I shall
accept.
see you at your druid circle, perhaps,
Okay.
at sunrise.
I'm a man of peace.
Okay. At sunrise, Druid Circle. Okay.
I do not care for bees. Small mammals digest much quicker.
Small mammals. I'm sorry.
Small mammals digest much quicker.
Digest much quicker.
Oh.
Not really sure what that was about.
Okay.
Television wants to eat us.
Oh, don't you? Ha! Ha!
Peas, carrots, small
If the challenge has a diplomatic portion to it, I would like him to be our diplomatic advisor.
I see. It is very exciting.
We will see you tomorrow morning.
And I deeply apologize, Timothy, for
I
the
deeply
behavior
apologize.
of my friends.
I shall lock
apologize.
this hanger into my repairs. Feel free to do what you wish, but leave me alone for tonight. In the morning I shall pilot them to their first challenge.
Till tomorrow.
And he shuts the door and you hear it barred and locked behind me.
Nothing good is easy, is it?
So we have to get back to the Druid Circle. Can we teleport back?
Actually, no.
Can we?
I rolled a 2 on that. And
Great.
What good are you?
it's
So maybe I sleep in a sarcophagus tonight. How about that?
see what it does.
You're at the South Pole. You're at the Nazi camp. I mean, it's this huge underground city made for about 3,000 people.
She said there's no Nazis.
There's no Nazis. She's the only one there in a city built for 3,000 people.
Doesn't it get lonely?
We have plenty of room for you.
Plenty of room.
All right, I just where's
Before we go
where's
any
some streets
further,
we can
I
stay
want
in?
to do detect magic and identify on the sarcophagus.
I'm sorry, which sarcophagus?
She said they have.
Egyptian sarcophagus.
Pharaoh sarcophagus.
Oh, the Pharaoh's sarcophagus. You do not detect magic.
Oh, it's a stone
However, it doesn't behave the way you expect it to. The spell doesn't work the way you would think.
box. How so?
Just doesn't work the way you would think.
Hmm.
Like usually you can detect magic, or you know there's magic there, or
It's
you
not a
don't
detect
detect
magic,
magic.
it's identify.
Identify. On the Pharaoh's sarcophagus. It's the sarcophagus of Ramses.
Okay.
It holds his remains.
No special properties.
It does. It preserves the remains of the entombed forever. It's what is it? What is it? That spell? Preserve.
General repose.
General repose. It's eternity of general repose. So
I got
it's
you.
pretty good. He ages whenever they take him out and play with him, and they put him back in there, and he's preserved again for a while.
All right. Well, I think then we might as well just sleep tonight and wait for this challenge tomorrow.
Well, you got a whole empty city
I
of
was gonna say, I wanna
3,000. What are you
walk
talking
around
about?
and
This is a great
look
time to go
at
exploring.
the items that I'm familiar
You wanna
with,
go
and
explore?
also identify what I'm not familiar with.
What do you want
Or
to
to
know?
think.
He has identified. So tell
No,
me.
no, I'm not. I'm sorry. Just kind of like just observe what I'm
Oh,
not
yes.
familiar with.
Sure, there's all kinds of crazy things.
Mhm.
She has a list of them. So if you want to know what's in there, say, well, what else is in there? I gave her like 15 things.
Yeah.
I told every 3. Can't do it.
Okay. Yeah. So what else would be in here?
There's the seed vault, which has seeds
Okay,
and
yeah, I've heard
fruits
of that.
from
Seed vault.
everything on Earth. There's a DNA vault, which has got tons and tons and tons of stored DNA.
So if you want to do gene splicing.
So if you're going to do gene splicing and that kind of stuff, all the different animals and many different species, and the goal was to have DNA for all of them. And they've also got a huge DNA sampling from the 1940s and 1950s, specifically that of the Aryans. They have an entire collection of Aryan blood samples. Blood samples from von Buren and von Werner, and from Einstein and Tesla, and all the really intelligent people throughout time. They've got all those fun samples from World War II and on.
Anything else I might find of interest?
Well, what would you find of interest in the Smithsonian?
I would have a field day in the
That's where
Smithsonian.
you're imagine that.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's not interesting to
The
you?
Native American section would be incredible, I'm sure.
Yeah. So and there is
Yeah.
one. I mean, this is it's the Smithsonian, but nobody ever goes there.
Mm.
So everything's not behind glass. You can actually, and it's all real. It's not like the dinosaurs they have in museums. Those are all made in China.
Plastic, fiberglass.
Yeah, which makes me really wonder if they've covered the entire Earth. How come there were so few found? And they're all found in one little valley.
It's hard to make a fossil, man. It's an odd occurrence of very specific things.
Yeah, they only have it in a few places.
You have to die and drop dead inside a riverbed filled with silt, and
It's like becoming a will-o-wisp. Got to be an elf
really
that dies
sure
in a
how that
bog.
works.
Got to be an elf that dies in a bog.
oh, okay,
You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah, kind of like that. It's a very
Can
rare
we,
thing.
why don't we just fly the ship ourselves since he's gone?
I would rather wait for. I would at least like to watch somebody else do it before we attempt it.
Really?
Really? Yes, really. So
So you have
There's a city, empty city that we can go
It
exploring.
is 6 p.m. at night.
Yeah, I figured we'd
She
go wander around
has
for
a
an hour or two.
nuclear generator powering the entire city. So all the lights are on. She hasn't turned off any of the lights because there's no bell.
So-
and you don't like it to the dark, so she's
Just
left all the
How
lights
did the
on.
city become abandoned? Did all the inhabitants just die off eventually, or what happened? Was there an accident, or
Yetis.
I don't know. She would know that. I think you have to fill that in.
Well, I mean, think about it. What would happen if a bunch of Nazis made a base there and we invaded with Admiral Byrd? We lost when we invaded with Admiral Byrd is what happened. But we also sent up Operation High Jump where we dropped some nukes.
Yeah.
The city it's a nuked city,
There was a nuclear spot somewhere else.
so the fallout eventually killed them all.
And different raids. Not everybody's popular, with fond of Nazis. I mean, it's just kind of not a popular thing to do in the last couple decades.
Sure.
I
So is it safe to walk around the city?
go to sleep.
Inside, yeah.
Svetlana looks pretty safe. Looks pretty
It's very
not
safe. Inside is very safe. Outside very cold. You don't want to go outside.
Don't
Stay
go
inside.
No, we've been outside. It is cold.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right. I don't know. I'd kind of like to walk around the city for about an hour or two before I call it a night.
Yeah, go
Same.
ahead.
Yeah.
You underneath the ice, you notice the layout of the city. It's got this great big, huge area where you could have like marches and parades and stuff. Amphitheater, and then there's this huge wall where there's these red things that come down, and there's a place
The
there
Nazi
to stand
banners.
on, and not just as a banner, but I mean, I guess if you looked at it from the top, it kind of comes in like this, and it ends in one of these things, which is just part of the where did I go here? You can tell I'm not very good Nazi, right? So this wall here is part of the the top-down Nazi symbol. And then there's the whole city going off in both directions. That there's just about anything you'd want in a large city, and it looks as though people left in a pretty much of a hurry. There's still coffee cups on tables, and their mold has grown in them.
Maybe
But
there's a jewelry store we could visit.
sure, there's a jewelry store.
Are they looted?
Yes.
Nothing left at all.
Well, that's a different thing. Why would you ask that?
I'm looking for a couple of little items.
You found 100 gold piece pearl.
That's one thing, and
What are you looking for specifically?
some silver wire would be nice.
Oh, there's some silver wire, yeah, in the repair
It's not.
section.
It's not. Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's
nothing-
not the thing that would be
We're not
trying to
looking for.
steal.
I'm not looking for
Well,
diamonds.
that's what we're asking. What else are you looking for?
Yeah, you found the silver
Those
wire.
are the things. What else could we use?
6 feet enough?
I only need like 3 inches.
Then you got 6 feet of silver wire.
6 feet of silver wire. Okay.
Hold on to it this time.
Hey! Don't be so snippy.
I go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Walking? I thought you said you were coming along with us.
No,
No, I said I was coming with you. Oh.
I'm going to sleep. Yeah.
All right, make me a death save. I'm just kidding.
Is my work done here now?
You're done. Thank you very much.
Good job.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Vanessa. Great job.
Thank you, like lady.
Oh. I want to get XP at this point.
Also, maybe the hell's the pouch you can get for all the mundane items like guano, shit like that. Sorry.
Spell component pouch,
Yeah, what else is it called? That's not what it's called.
arcane focus,
No. It's actually there's a.
staff,
You're just saying words now, aren't you?
banana.
Right.
Wand. I can play this game.
Fun game.
Things you might find in the grocery store.
Funyuns.
Doritos.
All right.
Cheetos.
Things you might find on the grocery shelf.
Alice President.
Oh, okay. So would there be a
Cheeto face.
magic shop?
Yes.
Okay. And what might be in the magic shop?
There's a D&D books and some crystals and some books on how to magic. And,
I got your nose.
Some incense. That's some expensive incense.
Deck of many things.
No.
Yeah, deck of many things.
No,
You have to choose 4 cards, Al. You do.
I choose the good ones.
There aren't any good ones.
There really are very few good ones. Most are bad.
Yes. Even the good ones aren't even good. So,
Yeah.
no thanks.
I like to fight the thing by yourself.
All right. So with all that said, are we done here?
Yeah.
All right. Where are you off to now?
We're going to go find a place to hang out for the night.
You found plenty of places. You have an entire Nazi city.
We're going to take the closest 5-star hotel, and which I'm
Alright.
sure is all dilapidated now, but whatever.
No, actually, it's been pretty well kept. Not a lot of mold here. It's pretty frozen over.
Okay, so you have did you end up, no, you didn't end up with the Ring of Spell story.
Yes, you did. It's just empty.
Did you actually take that?
I mean, I wrote it down.
Okay,
Yeah.
cast
yeah.
whatever your highest level spell. It'll take up to 5th level spell or 5 levels worth of spells. Cast whatever you want to store in there for the night or for however long.
Mm-hmm.
Because tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're going to get all your spells
Healing
back.
word, healing word, healing word, healing word, healing word.
I don't have that. I have Thunderwave, Entangle, and Goodberry. So,
Goodberry,
Okay.
Goodberry.
Alright, so I'll do 5 good berries then.
Or you have 3 spells. You can put all 3 of those in there. They get new spells tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would just do 2 or 3 good berries and then take two of the Thunder Wave.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you got 3 of them, so
You
Okay.
got 5, so
yeah,
it's any
pick-
5 you want.
exactly.
Alright, so I'll do 2
Any
good
combo-
berries,
Any
2
combo you
Thunderwave,
want.
and
Any combo you want.
1 Entangle. Okay.
Absolutely.
So she does that. What are you doing?
I'm stupid. I'm just a barbarian.
Barbarians are not stupid. You did great with the friggin' whole diplomatic.
No, I didn't.
Why?
I'm dumb. I'm a barbarian.
You guys now.
You got to snap out of that. You can't use that as an excuse. That's not how it works. You became a barbarian because you weren't doing a good job being a paladin.
You got us an extra. Confrontation. That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a -1 intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the monster manual?
Yeah. Right
May I
here.
please?
Sure. Cool. Give us something juicy, like
Mm-hmm.
a little ancient dragon.
Well, you get a challenge because the team now requires one. So
Yeah.
that's the one I'm getting ready for.
Ancient blue.
Pit Fiend. That's the one.
Good. How about this, lad? And the auntie wants, I think, a CR 25.
That would be perfect.
I think is what we're looking for here. Oh, God. So, Amanda, what are you thinking? Coming back next week? You'd like to help us?
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about the campaign. Yeah, I would like to come back, definitely.
Excellent.
Until she runs out of here saying, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, I know. She changed that number.
Oh my god. No, this has actually been a lot of fun.
Really? You enjoying
Yeah.
yourself? Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's all take 5. Al,
Mhm.
you're the assistant GM, so it's time for you to assistant GM for me.
Okay.
The terrain I would like to use is a nice white cavern. If you can set us up a room, you can help with the cookies if he lets you.
Cool. Do you have a restroom I can use real quick?
That way and to the left, straight.
I think there's a Tom.
But I think there's a Tom in there.
Okay, gotcha. No worries.
Here's that.
Oh, this is cool.
And as soon as the Tom is out of there, I believe you may use it.
Thank you.
Now there's a bush out back on the golf course.
Are we allowed to use
Nice.
that?
What?
He's saying we're allowed to use the bush.
Use what?
Shannon used the washroom. I'm going to
Yeah.
push out
Oh.
on the golf course.
You want me to show you where it's at?
Yes, please.
All right, sure.
Thank you.
What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, for the.
Yeah. Go ahead and clear out the middle of the table, and that's where it needs to go. I'm going to clear all my stuff off to the very edge of the table
Unfortunately,
to give him room.
Yeah, but you just build that way of the
I was going
camera.
to suggest we really need to have at least one battle for her while she's here.
Well, that's
Yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, I told you, he's demanding you do a
Perfect.
Level
I had
25.
something else I wanted to do, but I'd rather do this
This will work just fine.
plot-wise, the other one's coming soon, but.
Well, just to let you know, it's 6 o'clock, Sean.
You've got an hour or two left, max. You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know if we're going to be here the week of August 6th, like the second week of August? You know?
August 6th, I'll be gone. Why?
And what about the 13th?
Right now I'm home, but I may be in Arizona.
So you're going to be gone the week of the 6th and the 13th?
Possibly. Why? What's up?
Because that's going to be, I have to be late at school every day.
Okay, I'll sort it out. Okay.
You're mixing.
Alex in 8th grade. He can figure it out.
If you wanted to.
I know, but
Okay.
I'm not going to do them like every
Yeah,
day.
that you can do
Okay,
that.
well I'll do my best to be home, but I gotta work.
6th for sure I can be there.
The 6th, the week of the 6th for sure, I'm not gonna be here. I fly out on Monday and come back on Thursday.
As long as I know at least a day ahead of time, I can babysit.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not babysitting. I gotta go to the airport and pick people up. I'm gonna be at work. Alex is coming back from the airport.
That's the day I gotta take my brother back. It'll be Monday.
I don't know how big this show wants this.
Sean? How big do you want this thing to be?
Big.
Okay, big is not an actual measurement, it's just a concept.
It is. There's only so much room on the table.
Just use as much as possible.
I would like to use more than we have space available.
Damn. Someone's got to help me.
There's these two here, Ed. I'm gonna put this here. Put this here. Yeah, Mercer got nothing on us, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Now we do have, this is like a lake right here. A pond, a puddle, a pool, whatever you want to
Oh,
call
that's
it.
the hot tub.
Yeah.
That's the hot water thingy. Yeah, so
We are on, do you have to use Telegram?
I do. I've never actually even heard of that. What is that?
It's kind of like Google Hangouts,
Okay.
only better. Because you can actually edit it. If you post something in there, everybody gets to see it, but you go, oh, geez, I misspelled, or that's the wrong location, or something. You can go back and actually edit your text and all that stuff.
Is it an app?
Yeah. And you can use it on PC, you can use it on your phone, and it's all linked to your email address.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, I'll set that up. I don't have it. No.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and well, you know, if you want to. I'm not, no pressure. You know.
Yeah. No.
We're pretty easy to get along with, but we do chat a lot during the week about stuff,
Gotcha.
and we have our own basically as like a D&D channel, if you will.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. It's just called Telegram Messenger.
Telegram Messenger. Yep, that's it. That's the one.
Tom, the fact that there's white and gray ones is ruining the illusion of immersion.
Hey, you don't give me any. I don't need your shit out. Ruining your immersion. Give ruining your immersion, all right.
I'm feeling that my imagination is being ripped off.
I'm sorry. I deeply apologize for your imagination, sir. This is all 3D printed.
Yeah, I saw the white ones.
And what I did, each one of these has 8 magnets in it, and so these things all snap together essentially.
Man, this is so cool. It's just like a thing of dwarven torch that they use on
Yes.
Critical Role.
Yeah, except for their stuff is all snapped
Yeah,
together.
it's modular.
Our stuff is, so you can see we can put together
That's
a map.
really clever. That's actually, yeah. And did you paint these?
Yeah.
Yes,
Somebody,
they all started out
white or gray.
mostly white. Yeah,
You did a really good job. Wow.
that was that's Darren, that's the guy that's not here, home with a nosebleed or whatever the hell he's got today.
Yeah.
no,
Really
so that's all.
Yeah.
If you see anything else, I don't know.
There's tons of them here, man. You know.
Throw it on there. I'm done. I mean, he wants 1,000 foot.
I don't know how he wants to do this. I really don't. There should be some more. There's got to be more floors. Paladin.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of floors, but they're just in a different box.
We usually don't take this long to actually.
Get into a battle.
To get the battle, yeah, but
I figured.
when
it's
somebody
just
new
my
comes,
fault.
it takes a little
Yeah.
while to get everything integrated and all that.
We try to figure out what kind of player you are. If you like role playing versus battle.
Yeah, your role playing is very good.
I love.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
whether
yeah,
you're
yeah.
I like asking lots of
ROLE or
questions, so.
ROLL. I'm a
Very inquisitive by
ROLL
nature.
player.
So if you're not hitting stuff,
I am a
think
role
anytime,
player.
if I was GM, I think any time that you shock Sean, you should get 1,000 experience. I think it's just so funny, man. Because he looks so like, what the hell did he just say that?
Al
Was
is
he
our-
deer in the headlights for a minute there?
Our resident
Oh,
troll.
yeah.
There you go. Let's move this over here.
Oh yeah, when you would like, it says, oh, and actually, Amanda, I think you may have to, since you have that mandolin, you may have to make your charisma roll a 13.
my charisma 13.
Yeah, I think so. So you can just rework that. Just rework one of your stats to 13. I don't know how you.
So I can swap it with my constitution. Constitution's 13.
Well, because you get +2 to the Constitution, so it's actually 15. So what's your charisma now?
It is 12.
Right.
Yeah. +1, so it'd be 13. Oh, so that is 13.
Oh, you have a 13.
It's a +1 modifier, so
Oh,
12
yeah,
was the
that's
all
original
that matters.
stat. Okay.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
all that
13.
matters.
Okay, you're
Okay.
good. Yeah, so you can
The end number is the only one that ever matters.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't have to touch nothing. Yeah, you're good. Did you work out her armor class? What's your armor class now?
I think I'm up to 14 for my
Yes.
armor class.
Yeah.
That's
She's
good.
-1 dex. I can't fix that.
Oh.
Yeah,
That helps.
my dex is terrible. That's why I'm
And
staying
that- I
back.
should say that hurts. That's,
why do we
I'm
give her?
I'm gonna be a
there's-
range.
There's nothing you could find for her in that in the book thing.
She
You know?
doesn't want to be in melee anyways.
Well, no, it's just about spells hitting her and all that shit.
Well, spells hitting her doesn't have anything to do with that. With armor
So
class.
what? Do you mind if I ask, like, what is dexterity for specifically?
Yeah.
Dexterity matters for a lot of things. Okay,
Get out
so
people's
it's
way.
it's part of your armor class bonus. So in other words, it
Okay.
makes your armor better. Armor
Oh,
class better.
so basically it takes me down to 13?
Well,
for
-1.
armor?
Well, no. You
Yeah.
were the armor that you got is like +5 total, right? So you got 10 + 5 is 15.
Yeah. And
But
then,
your dex is -1, so that drops it back down to 14.
Oh, okay.
If your dex was like +4,
Then, okay.
you see your AC would be like 17 or 18. I forget what it was. but-
Gotcha.
So yes, dex is important.
Okay.
Constitution determines how many hit points you end up with.
Okay.
So that's another big one. If you're not melee, strength is really not all that
My
important.
strength is 11 to 0. So.
Yeah, that's probably
So
fine.
should I swap my dexterity and my strength?
Good one.
We'll wait now.
I guess not.
Okay.
The die has been cast.
But at level 4, you could use you get to update 2 of these, one each, or one.
Here, Al, there's another 4-piece for
Okay.
over there someplace.
I don't know where I'm gonna stick it.
That's okay. Just
What are
push,
those,
put it there somewhere.
trees or icicles?
Those are stalagmites.
Hey, you just jacked
Stalagmite.
up the camera.
I know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, there's going to be a little bit of that here while we're still getting figured out, you know. Here, you can use this for a 4-piece, Al. Now, here's another floor.
I'm giving you the immersion of.
Illusion, immersion.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Alright, sure. This is about as big as this room's gonna get.
We need more floor pieces from now. I'll make a whole bunch more of those next.
Yeah.
This next week, I'll focus on getting
Floors.
making the big 4 squares.
Yeah. With those.
Yeah, I'll make some more of those.
All right, Sean, we're ready to go. I'll go ahead, I guess.
Come on. Here, boy.
I think he just stepped outside.
Yes, he did.
Look, there's a dog out there?
No.
No.
Gotta go take some of his medicine.
Oh,
His
Sean.
medication is, he's a little on meds. Well, that is all jacked up over there. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Wow.
Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis. Blues Brothers.
Nice.
Was it Illinois Nazis?
Yes, it's Illinois Nazis.
Well, they're down there talking to Carrie
Them-
Fisher in the sewers?
Yeah, them bums, they won their court battle. What bums? The Nazis. Illinois Nazis? I hate Illinois Nazis.
All right, Sean. It's the next morning.
Have brought you breakfast.
Oop.
Yeah, this was made specifically for you. And he says the same thing to each of you as he visits your room. This is a breakfast made just for you.
Thank you, sir.
Just for you. Just for you.
Thank you. I look at it.
It's what you would prefer to have for breakfast. I mean, if you like
I take a
strawberry
small
pancakes,
piece.
So it's chorizo and eggs with biscuits and
Extra
gravy?
Yeah.
that's exactly what you just brought.
That's extra pork.
All right. Well,
Extra pork.
thank you very much.
So I eat it.
Dude,
Can
you just
I-
ate human baby.
Yeah, probably.
While I do trust him, I have not, I've been around a little
You
while,
sound-
so I
you
just want to make
kind
sure.
of sound OOC here.
Oh, see?
Yeah, out of character. How do you say the same thing in character?
No, she said
I trust
I
you.
just-
I
instead
trust
of,
you.
I trust him.
Oh, okay. I trust you. I just want to. Are we going to be able to keep this down during this challenge that you're going to be giving us?
Undertake no important ventures without first invoking the blessing of deity. And for me, there is no greater blessing than a good breakfast.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I kind of like this guy. Brings me breakfast.
Tell him that.
I just did. Thank you. Mighty whitey, I appreciate it.
So what is your
my,
challenge?
He actually has a slight greenish brown tinge to his color.
It's mighty green
What,
brownie.
what is your challenge? Let's get this over with.
I bring out sweet pea.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's today.
It's the first time I'm seeing
What's
this.
And he
Nice.
says a few words, and raise your hand if you understand Abyssal. You understand Abyssal?
No, I
Yes,
wish.
actually, I do.
That's on your list. You don't have to cast a
Abyssal,
spell.
Celestial, Common,
Alright.
and Sylvan.
It sounds like the two of them have a exchange of greeting, brother, hello, my friend, kind of thing.
Shit.
Hello.
No, they're just birds of a feather.
Yeah, it kind of it's like hey brother in the hood, they may not really be brothers.
What is your challenge?
My challenge is this. First, eat your breakfast. Prepare your spells.
I eat my breakfast and I feed a little sweet pea. There you go.
Are we all eating breakfast together?
Yes.
I say, sweet pea, go say hi.
Yeah. I mean, you have the takes the dining hall is a fine place to go.
Okay. Cool. So I take a look at Sweet Pea. What kind of cat is she?
Winged
Like a big tabby.
with wings.
With wings.
Its color changes.
I hold my hand
Flying
out for Sweet Pea to
Garfield.
smell.
The happier it is with him, the more orange it is. The less happy it is with him, the further black it is.
Oh.
Right now, you got this kind of color going on.
All right, cool.
Sweet Pea's got his own mind.
I just reach my hand out so Sweet Pea can smell me and get acquainted.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
Too late.
Well,
Sweet Pea likes it.
It rubs up against you and makes sure it gets its smell all over your knees and ankles, and it scents you up real good.
It just marked you.
well, figured. As a druid, I am familiar with most animals, so. Do I?
That won't
not
help
that
you,
one.
Sweet Pea.
No, okay.
I have a question.
Animals are beasts. That, my dear lady, is not a beast.
Okay.
The fact that I can cast into the Pearl of Power, I have one as well. Can I cast from the staff into the Pearl?
Sure.
What about from the other pieces?
I don't care.
Okay.
As long as it's considered that you are casting. If the description says the staff casts the spell, then yeah, I can still do that because it's, you know.
They still might be doing it.
Yep.
Because anybody can cast into it. It doesn't
Yep.
have to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I finished my breakfast.
It was good, and it was a little more than you wanted to eat, so there's still a few bites left on the plate.
Right, so I'm ready for the challenge.
Good. I shall meet you at the craft as soon as I have tidied up your friends' camp.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, I ate my breakfast.
I
so-
cast mage armor on myself.
He uses prestidigitation and cleans the camp up, so it looks like there was no one camping there at all. He unbreaks all the things you broke and repairs the dirt you messed up, and replants all the weeds you pulled up, and moves the rocks back where they were when you found it, and makes sure the fire is completely quenched. And he takes some of the charcoal. He hands you 5 pounds of charcoal
Oh,
in a bag.
I cast
Well,
Inspired
thank you.
Leadership.
that's exactly what I needed.
I cast Inspired Leadership on the whole group.
Oh, okay. How many points is that?
It is going to be 5.
All right.
My level, which is 2, plus my charisma modifier is just 3.
All right, so everybody has 5 temporary hit points,
5
Okay.
extra.
including me, sir.
Including you?
Especially you.
I get the temporary.
4. Are you going to be on our side?
Whose side would you prefer I be on?
Oh, whose side would you prefer you be on?
I was made to be a pilot for you.
Well, it's 6 creatures, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The cat's 6, yes, by all means.
Yes.
You stand close enough to me, you get hit with it.
Sounds good.
Add 5 to your character sheet.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And away we go.
Oof. Okay, put
You're jolted to the bottom of your seat. I need everybody to first give me a charisma save to just to keep track of who you are.
Charisma save.
I'm starting with a charisma save. It's only DC 10.
Natural 20.
You know who you are.
21.
Anybody fail?
I got 13.
12, 13, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So nobody has any problem with remembering who they are as you get jerked up extremely quickly. Let's see who's going for the blackouts. Constitution saves. DC 15.
Blackout.
10.
Blackout.
Con save on this.
Yep.
Blackout 9.
20. Not natural.
All right, you and the pilot both stayed in the seat, and he looks over and and he has the slightest bit of a smile on his face as he sees that your companions all drop unconscious. The closest to an emotion you've seen out of him. No giggle, no laughing out loud, just a kind of a. The ship jerks straight up, then darts at a 90-degree angle, and heads towards the center of the unknown, and then shoots straight down It goes 1,700 miles south.
Even
of the
Star
South
Trek had
Pole.
inertial dampeners.
Yeah.
They don't have those on these. That's not one of the things they got. It goes 1,700 miles from where you were. And I'm giving you the distance, just so you have some idea of where you had to go.
And how long was it? 10, 15 seconds?
It takes a few minutes to get there. I mean, that's a long time. The first few 15 seconds are a horrible whoop, and then it's a few minutes as it appears to continually get faster and faster and faster, and then you kind of move sideways and get slower and slower and slower real fast, and then it shoots straight down. You're headed directly towards the Earth at faster than falling speed.
Sweet.
And then everything goes black.
Because I just passed out?
No.
Okay.
Light went out.
The lights went out.
Okay.
And then about 2 minutes later, above you, a light appears, and it is as though the sun has reappeared.
Are we in the cave?
You're not sure where you are, but the craft hovers over the land, and you see this beautiful hilly area that goes down, and the craft sets.
So we're like getting into Earth then.
You're extrapolating, maybe.
Maybe not. What do you do?
I'm gonna ask Timothy where we're at. Timothy, where are we at?
This is the destination of your first trial.
There's more than one trial. You said
You're
one trial.
unconscious.
You're unconscious, man.
So,
Keep it
so
quiet.
that's great and all, but where are we?
Yeah. You don't have every chance you get.
Like geographically, where are we?
I would like to show you the land of Thoth.
Of who?
Thoth.
Toth?
This island, if you will, floats.
I have a dream.
You can't laugh. You're unconscious.
I'm laughing in my dream.
Beneath us is an ancient temple. Inside you will find a scepter. Bring it to me, and I will show you how to use it to rule.
All right. Wakey, wakey, everybody. We gotta go.
If you fail,
Thank God.
if you fail, do not come back.
Wakey, wakey, everybody.
He opens the doors, rolls everybody out, except you. Takes their backpacks that they had sitting on the shelves, all their go gear, all their backpacks and stowaway stuff. He makes sure you have all of that. On top of that, he provides 2 gallons of water and 2 days rations for each of you, in a convenient to carry Publix thing over there.
Public shopping
Yeah,
cart.
Publix, not a cart, that little
Yeah, the basket.
just the basket. It's got a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 days rations and 10 gallons of water. And then he closes the door, and the thing kind of disappears as it flies into the sky.
I hope this dude is coming back for us. I have no idea where we're at.
Are we still unconscious?
Yes.
I'm waking him up. I'm smacking him in the face, throwing water on him. Wakey, wakey.
Well,
It's over.
after a few minutes, you're able to get everybody back to their consciousness. They're
Okay.
all groggy and vomity.
What kind of bullshit ride was that?
Good transformation.
It was horrible. It was a regular puke fest.
So
No
what
wonder-
is-
It looked pretty
you
quiet.
know
No
what the
inertial
first challenge
damper.
is?
Yeah, unfortunately, dude.
What is it?
We got to go underneath where we're at, and there's a temple, an ancient temple, and in that temple there is a scepter, and we need to bring that scepter back.
Did he say what's in the temple along with the scepter?
No, he just said that in the scepter.
Did you ask him what
He's-
was in the temple along
He
with
didn't.
the scepter?
He didn't say.
He didn't say and you didn't ask.
He didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Excellent. I think what we do here is I cast guidance on everyone, so we're gonna.
No,
Damn you, Al.
one person.
All right.
It's concentration, I believe.
Marie, I'll hit Marie with guidance, boom.
Okay.
So that's
and
just
so
you roll
D4,
D4,
right?
right? Whatever you roll.
There's the other Tootsie Roll.
I now attempt to. Where's the temple?
It's underneath where we're standing.
How do we get there?
We have to look for some kind of opening.
Did he tell you where the opening was?
No,
Did you ask where the opening was? No.
no.
It's shaped like a lemon. It's a lemon entry.
Oh, God. Well, it's our fault for passing out.
Look, I told you I wasn't very bright.
No, you're good. You're doing
Not
good.
my fault. You guys weren't up.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well-
I'll start looking around to see if I can find an entrance to the
Shall we?
temple.
Exactly.
Shall we?
Survival check.
You can roll with the plus, roll with the 4 too.
Oh, I can roll with this.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what
So
that's for.
so 10, or I'm sorry.
17.
Wait, do I add anything to survival?
You got plus 2 to survival, I think.
Plus
17.
2, so it's 9, 11, 15 to survival.
Well, you should
17 is the
roll.
best in the party.
Hang on. Let me see.
Well, I-
He hasn't rolled yet.
I haven't rolled yet because I thought you were going to call on us to roll, Sean, so this way you could.
11.
Your survival's plus 2.
17 is the best.
Let me roll. Yep, I can't do it.
It looks like there's Yanti tracks all over the place.
Yep. This guy set us up, man.
Nah, I don't think so.
Set us up.
I don't think these Yantis are going to give us as hard a time as we thought they are. We should probably be diplomatic with them before we start
What did he say that we had to get again?
the scepter underneath in the temple.
Can I roll to know my knowledge of
You
Yahoo?
rolled 17, right?
Yeah.
15, you saw the Yanti tracks. With 17, it looks like gnome feet. Little gnome feet.
Including with the Yante feet? Or,
Mm-hmm.
guys, it looks like there's gnome in Yante's feet here.
Yeah, I got news for you.
There may be chains being dragged along by the gnomes.
That scepter is not. You're not going to be diplomatic with that scepter.
Our first move should not be of violence. It should
So
be
we
of
have to
diplomatic.
get the scepter.
We have to get.
By
the-
any
There's
means.
only one objective.
By any means, but at the point being is, let's not go guns blazing.
Oh, okay. I know we all look. We
When
all
the
look
hell
at
did
him
you
in
turn
shock.
diplomatic?
I know since when.
He's afraid if he doesn't shape up, he might not even be a barbarian.
That's right.
There are things worse than barbarian.
That's
You're
right.
going to be a puddle.
Piss puddle, and I don't want to be that.
Okay, well, did we find the entrance? So, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Why don't we do march in order?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
Can you give me a
creepy.
good tunnel?
Not creepy. I'm gonna go sneakily down.
What do you want? Like
Entrance
where?
tunnel over here.
Good for you.
Sure.
The ring loaded you up with like animal forms.
Well, I can change twice without needing to.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Hold
So I
on.
can-
Raise
Just,
my
just
shield.
slow down, guys. Let me, Sweet Pete, would you go scout up ahead, go about, I don't know, 50 yards up there and come back when you know what's going on.
It goes up
And-
15 yards, and then there's some
50
some-
yards.
It goes 15 yards, and it gets shot, and it disappears.
What do you see they have?
It,
You got shot, man.
What kind of shot?
I don't need your help, Al.
21.
Okay, that
What kind of shot? Like an arrow?
Dart.
A dart.
A dart?
It was a poison dart, but it's going to do more damage than. It's going to do more than 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Listen.
Well, Sweet Pete's no more for now.
Oh, sweet.
10
May you
minute
rest
ritual.
in peace.
Are you gonna cast it now, or are you
No.
gonna cast it after the
Did we
dark
see
starts?
where the dart
How long a
came
tunnel
from?
do you? I'm pretty much
Did
out
we
of tunnel
see
stuff.
Sweet Pea get shot?
No, he only got 15 feet up.
15 yards, so
So yeah, you
45
saw him
feet.
get shot.
We did. Okay. Gotcha.
Did it come from
I
something
saw
or
it.
someone?
I'm
I saw it because I'm like
concerned.
this. Okay, Sweet Pea going up. Oh,
Dude.
you got shot.
It literally, you're 15 feet away from you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
You got to the entrance, you said, okay, we'll send the cat first. Cat went 15 feet, died.
died. Now, did it come
Did it-
out of a?
Did it come out of the wall or did it come
Yes.
from a person? So it's
Yeah,
booby
just-
trap.
Another one of those wall traps.
Okay, guys, we got booby traps again.
How was Sweet Pea was walking or was he flying?
Walking.
So that trap was aiming down.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean necessarily?
It was aiming at an angle. It's aimed at trying to get somebody in the head, but it's near the bottom. So it shot up and it caught Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a save or nothing.
Yeah, he got saved.
You either make an attack roll or they get a save. I mean, an attack roll.
Oh, man. That sounds like some bullshit.
He never had a chance. But we fell. He'll be back tomorrow.
Do I see a rock
Or
or
in 10 minutes if you
something,
wanna wait.
something like a boulder nearby me?
Boulder.
Yeah.
No.
A piece of wood, a rock, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I lift it?
Yeah, it's a rock about the size of about the size of your thing over there.
Okay. Or like the size of a dice?
Well,
Or,
them 200 rocks, yeah.
well, I want to be able to, the size of a bowling ball. Do I find anything the size of a bowling ball?
There's a skull.
Good. Take the skull, whip it down the path that Sweet Pea went under. Do I see a bunch of darts shooting out?
A couple of them. It bounced off a couple places and fired darts.
All right. Do I find any more skulls or anything else? What do we have in our backpacks? Guys, I need something round. I need something kind of big.
I got
It has to be
shield.
big.
Well,
Need
bowling
some
ball
mass.
size. Something kind of heavy enough to trigger. I want to see if these darts reload or if it's a one-hit wonder.
I got a little bag of sand.
You hear tick, 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 where the first one went, and it big stops making the sound again.
It sounds like it's reloading itself. Okay, here's the deal. If we roll it down there, the darts will shoot off, and I'm not sure, but I think it's on a reload.
What if we shot a magic missile down there?
That's not going to
Won't
help.
help.
See, what's happening is the weight of a person or creature
Well, it is dark.
is what's setting it off.
It always hits. So we could cast magic missile with the darkness.
Don't fall for that.
It's basically it's like this. We could try to run across
That's
it.
all. It can,
We could try to run across it, but that's gonna,
maybe there's another entrance.
I don't think there is.
We
Maybe
don't have
there's.
time to
I'm
find
going to
it.
search for a device. Anything the true seeing that I see.
Yeah, we could use a rogue right
Here,
about now.
Perception.
We could really use Darren.
Investigate.
Sure.
Perception.
Either. One or the other.
You wanna help me
Guidance.
out? $23.
Mm-hmm. What'd you want to know?
I'm looking for some sort of a switch to shut all that shit off.
You did exceptionally well, and you do see it.
Yes, down here.
Way the fuck
It's right
back
there.
there.
That's it.
And where are we in relation to that?
I'm getting the tunnel.
We're down here.
So we gotta be on the
Put
Way back down that way.
Put all our tunes together down there, please.
Um,
So this way we can.
I turn to the group and I say, well, I know the mandolin can cast invisibility. So,
Yeah,
I
but
think they're pressure plates, though. I don't
Exactly.
think it's
That's what I'm
invisibility.
saying.
okay.
they're pressure plates exactly. Because I wrote it, the skull, and it doesn't take much to trigger them because the skull was triggered, set them off.
So the cat.
And
So the dart didn't fire until the skull hit the ground?
Do you wanna
Correct.
put
I
any
rolled
of these in?
right, I
Oh,
wrote it
okay.
down
Sure.
there like a bow and alley,
Have fun.
and as I wrote it down, the darts were going
Okay.
as a bowling
As a bowling ball. Okay.
it's
got it.
going by.
Okay. Well, I have levitation.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea.
That
It's
might
actually quite a good idea.
So I could levitate above the plates and try and.
You can't move side to side, but
That's okay. You shouldn't have to. Do you think you could levitate to that spot? And Tom shows you that spot over there with it.
And you're going to feed the dwarf to this thing? That's what you're thinking of doing?
I don't know what to do. If you stop playing with
I think
the
you
lights,
should rush in
Well, none of us are Russian.
blindly
None of us here are Russian.
So what?
without armor.
The Russian lady's not here.
there's only one of us that'll do that.
So I have an idea. I mean,
Okay, go
but
ahead.
at the same time, I don't. Oh,
Feel
well.
free to move some of that around a little bit. Make some divisions. in the
What's
room.
your idea?
I don't know.
I have
just-
my quarterstaff. I could levitate
And poke at stuff.
and poke the button and see if I can with my quarterstaff and see if I can. turn it
Levitate
on.
does not get you down the hallway. That's great.
I got 2 more of those right now sitting on the pad. That should be
What if she
done.
levitates and we push her?
Levitate does not move you sideways.
The only thing that sucks is they're just caps.
Does it moves you. It just moves you up or down.
Tea lights.
Oh yeah, no, I understand what's going on. Levitate. I don't have any. I'm
There's
just
no
floating.
You have no
There's
propulsion.
there's no.
No,
Unless we
side to
push
side.
there's
We
no
could push
force.
you real fast.
I would just be floating.
We could almost like midget bowl with you then.
I see.
You know.
Yeah. Okay, so that would work.
How about I can't ride tensors floating disc? Damn it. Okay, I got an idea. Hold on.
You can
Hold
ride
on.
someone else can ride your tensor floating.
Unseen servant.
Unseen
What's
servant.
that?
Oh,
Yes.
Hey.
What do you want to do with him?
I'm going to cast unseen servant. An invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends. He springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. And what's the range on that thing? 60 feet. So I'm going to cast it 60 feet down the hall.
Okay.
I need my dude.
60 feet down the hall. It should be right here,
Where's
yeah?
my caster? Yeah. Where's my caster at?
What do you mean?
Dude holding my tune. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, my
1, 2, 3.
no, my
His avatar.
lead, my mini.
His name.
I see 3 minis.
I gave
Here
everything
it is.
I had. Do we have 4 of them
Oops.
there?
Yeah.
Got it. And no sweet pea.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got an unseen servant
Yeah. He's unseen.
who can drive a car.
Well, let's hope he can walk and trigger these things.
You can move up to 15 feet per round and interact with an object. You can perform simple tasks such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fires, serving food, pouring wine. Once you give the command, he performs the task to the best of its ability until it completes the task and then waits for my next command.
Mm-hmm. Which is better than your average human.
Yeah, and probably more dependable than Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Oh, then Sweet Pea?
Sweet Pea's got a mind of his own, man. He can be unpredictable.
So what do you do?
So I'm going to command him to go down that way.
Do the darts take off at him?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we walk right behind
60
him.
feet. 60 feet.
Uh-huh.
So
Every 5 feet, another dart flies. And you think, gee, I wish we had
A rogue.
rogue.
I know. I said that 3
yeah,
hours.
well, our rogue decided to abandon us tonight.
And I move within 10 feet behind the unseen servant.
Okay, that's
The
awesome.
switch is down there. You don't want to go anywhere near all this stuff until this is
Well,
done.
the thing, every time the unseen servant moves, it triggers something off, but it's unable to get hit by anything that hit AC 10. So, first 5 hits, boom, it's destroyed in the first 5 feet. But it was really brave. You saw how it went in there. It really
You don't see anything. It's unseen.
No, you
There
seen
goes
it.
the name, unseen servant.
No, but you seen it because he's your
Oh,
servant.
okay, yeah.
Okay, what happened to your servant? You look I look at you with a frown on your face.
Gone.
You're thinking, well, at least that wasn't one of us.
You know what? Maybe I should just run down, make a heroic valiant effort. I'll just run down the corridor.
What if like I run down with 2 shields, I need one on each arm?
You want to do it?
No.
If you want to do it, man, do it. You got resistance.
There are many heroic deaths that you can do. That would
Yeah.
be one of them.
That would be one of
I'm
them.
not in the mood to die today.
I'm gonna do it.
You bring the shroud with you?
No,
Why not?
While they're discussing,
Yes.
trying to figure out how to get up the tunnel, can I
Yes.
take a look and see if there's possibly another entrance or another way to get around the tunnel?
No.
The party.
No.
You
Sean,
can't do it, or there's no.
I want to show you something.
Yes, you can. And no, there wasn't.
Okay.
Sean, let me show you something before you finish this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I have a chasm built into this set.
Does anyone have any spells that could give me extra armor class?
Nay.
Shield of Faith is what you want.
I do have Shield of Faith.
How do you have Shield of Faith?
I
Not
thought I
anymore.
did. I lost my Shield of Faith.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you prayed for it.
Your
You
faith,
didn't-
that's a whole faith. That
Yeah,
was
You know, you try to shoot one kid,
when the guy fucks you. That's what
And
happens.
when you say that, Marie turns and snaps her head and looks at you.
I'm joking. I was shooting at the plate glass.
Do you have anything?
But no, it was the same thing. You remember him telling you that
Yeah,
story
I know,
about it.
but
Yeah,
I took it
You
with
thought
a
he
grain
was
of
kidding
salt
until it was like, God,
until
he tries to
he
shoot just one
confirmed
kid.
it. Yeah.
I need something that might. I mean, my armor class is good enough, I think, as it is.
Aren't you a cleric?
Yeah.
You have Shield of Faith. You know that.
You could just cast shield.
No, Shield of Faith.
Do I? What level is that?
Shield of Faith.
That gives you an extra +2.
Shield
Okay, I'm looking.
of
I'm looking.
Big
Fates.
Faith.
Faces.
faces.
Facts. Shield of facts. You know nothing about that.
You are trolling the troller,
Yes, I did.
and that is
Oh shit! It's a level 1 spell.
yes.
Yeah, you know what? I cast that on myself.
Why would you not always
didn't
have that
memorize-
on,
you
man?
did
That thing
not
lasts a
memorize
long
that- You didn't
time.
memorize that today.
No.
No.
You can, however, cast shield, and you could run.
How does he get shield?
You know what? Screw it. I'm
If
just
he doesn't
gonna,
have the shield spell,
I'm just gonna run.
Run,
I'm
Forrest,
gonna
run.
do it. I have a 20 AC. Hopefully, it doesn't roll well.
do you have the shield spell?
Not memorized.
He's a cleric. Shield is arcane.
Oh, shield's cleric too. It's
Shield.
not divine. Are you certain?
Can I loan him my shield?
That's not the
Not
shield.
that kind of
itself.
shield. You would have to attune to it to make that work, which is what your character had to do.
Oh, I have bless. What is bless gonna do for me?
It gives you a
Bless.
plus on your saves and a plus to AC, one AC.
Well, you know what? Let me look.
I'm not
because
certain. You
that
might
be
want to
helpful.
double check that. Yeah.
Do you guys need a minute to metagame, or are you guys
How about
ready to do
this?
this?
There's
Actually,
no reason to metagame. We're
why-
actually.
All right, let's go with then.
What's your?
Well, I was gonna say I could try and shape shift into something. Oh no, it's gotta be a beast. Never mind. Never mind.
Yep, there's a long list of things you can be.
Yeah, like
Eight.
yeah, I have to think of beast. I keep thinking like other smaller creatures.
No, that won't do it. Bless doesn't do it.
Shield of Faith is the one.
Is there anyone?
But that's
Okay.
not what you memorized today.
I
so.
keep. I
Hold
make
on. Wait. In 10 minutes, I will have for you finished Tensor's floating disc, and you may ride down there.
Fine.
It floats.
Okay.
We all float down here.
Then let me do that then.
All right, and you cast it.
I cast it 10 minutes later.
It follows you 10 feet behind you.
It goes where I thought it went where it
It
tells
follows 10 feet behind you.
You. Yeah. Okay, Sean. What do I see way down at the end of that hall? Is that a gate?
It's dark. Completely
Oh, it
black.
is dark.
Completely black. There's no light, no sources of light.
Can you cast? Oh, I have a light.
I
spell.
have
I have a light spell. I have a light.
produce
too.
flame, which would cast. How long is the tunnel? It's
you
10.
go. It's about 150 feet down to there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be far.
That's
enough.
right. I have a light cantrip.
Mm-hmm. So you can see 20 feet down the hallway.
Well, I can cast
Okay,
levitate,
I
and
cast
you can
a
go with your
second-
hands along the side.
I cast a sacred flame down at the end of the corridor, or as
It
far.
requires a target,
Yeah, I'm aiming it at
Target.
the wall.
creature,
It's creature only.
creature only.
All right. Okay, fine. I just run down, straight down,
Okay, moving.
as fast as I can.
It's first
Stop.
round.
I need you to roll a. Let's start with the strength save. You feel when you get on the first one, it tries to throw you back. Make a dexterity save.
13.
The second one is slippery, but you keep your footing. Make a constitution save.
18 plus 1, 19.
The last one kind of made you feel a little dizzy. Without any problem, you hopped into the next one. Intelligence save.
8.
You feel feeble-minded. Move him back one section. There. You're unable to make decisions. Your move is catatonic. You're not helpless, but you lose your action, and will continue to lose them until you get your feeble-mindedness cured. Next.
We don't have an order that we're
You
going
saw
in.
him run into the darkness with his new light.
I got true. I can see. I got 120
So,
feet.
well,
Of,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's you.
oh,
I can see 120 feet in the dark too,
Okay.
so I can see this. You know, I'm half tempted to go up there and, since he's already injured, just keep pushing him down. Let him take some more hits.
And he wonders why he lost his power.
Use him as our human bowling ball, and then I'll lay hands on him.
oh man! Nobody brought the shroud. Oh,
It was offered.
we put it on the spaceship. We just didn't bring it with us.
We were unconscious. So
What?
we were unconscious.
Then I wasn't bright enough
Oh,
to
that's
ask.
true. You're right.
And he wasn't
We
bright
were
enough to take it.
unconscious.
So that's it.
Well, phooey. All right.
So I can't move. Okay, well, go. Whose turn is it?
Well, whoever wants to go next.
Yeah, who's to do something?
I'm going to pass.
You're having
How injured are you, Al?
psychic nightmares.
How injured are you?
You can't talk to him. You're having horrible psychic nightmares. Your body is basically paralyzed as your mind is going through a horrid psychic break.
Fuck it. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do?
I get a message. Wake up and move.
I'm gonna
Can't-
cast
you
my
don't
plus
hear it.
3 shield, since I don't have my
Your shield's automatically always on.
holy shield anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my shield.
This is Shield of Constantine. It's better. Way better.
I'm just gonna go and
Hold on. You've got more movement speed now. You can move 40 squares. 40. Yes, you can move past him.
All right, so let's stop there for a moment. First, let's get your strength save.
You roll a bunch of 20s.
for real.
+5.
Oh wait, I get
Plus
to roll.
6.
Don't I get to roll with advantage?
Well, he gets advantage on all strength saves.
That's
yes.
right.
Or all
Saves.
Strength rolls.
Strength rolls.
Rolls,
I'm pretty sure.
No.
It just checks.
not
Yeah, where would it be?
It'll be up in the upper left-hand corner.
Strength 23.
this is a save,
Right down below.
not
It's
not
it's
an
dex.
ability check.
Take a look. See the little green thing on the upper
You
left?
see,
Check.
you see a gate
You can
bubble.
see while not
Marie
blinded.
Gates out here.
Saving throw.
Say, what are you idiots doing? Cool.
9 plus Dex 11.
All right. Why would you be adding Dex to your strength?
Strength.
Oh, plus 8.
6.
It's plus 8.
Plus 6.
Plus 8 here.
You have a +8 strength. check?
Oh, it's because he's got some special ability that does that.
Yeah.
What ability is that?
Shit.
Plus,
Maybe
Rage.
it's the dwarf thing or something. I don't really
No,
know.
it's
He
this
doesn't
thing.
have dwarf.
it's the
Something added it.
sword of the belt of
Oh.
Stone Giant.
He
The
doesn't
belt
have
is
Sword
that.
of Kaz
He
do
doesn't
it?
have that.
Does
Yeah,
the
it
Sword
did.
of Kaz do that?
No.
I got the belt of giant.
Did you take that or the bracer?
Belt of
I took
giant
the
strength,
belt of
I gave
giant.
you.
Oh, you didn't get the bracer?
I took
Oh,
belt
well,
of giant.
well, then there you go. That's why. I thought you got the bracer for defense.
No. Belt of giant.
All right. Now I need a dex save.
16 plus.
Now I need a
2.
con.
Anything over 10 is what you're looking for.
11 plus.
Now I need net.
That's what killed me.
You need an 11 or better.
I tried.
17.
Now wisdom.
9 plus 8.
You turn around and run at full sprint in the other direction.
Flee, flee, flee!
Guess
run
what?
away!
Now take a con check.
You have to roll your con.
3.
Okay. You take a level of exhaustion. Now you continue to run away. Roll a dex.
1.
You fall prone and take 6 points of damage as you fall prone.
Ouch.
You still have movement left over. Strength save. Strength
You roll 1 on a strength.
with a disadvantage because you're prone.
17.
Roll again.
Disadvantage.
Roll it again.
10.
All right. So you make your way back to the whiteness.
Fuck me.
I guess.
And
I guess I gotta try now, huh?
I tried.
So be it. I thought somebody here had teleport or something. We could just pop in there and be done with all this business.
Yeah.
Al, can I see your holy water?
Guess who has it? Me. Guess who's feeble-minded? Me.
Oh, wait a minute.
I could try. I mean, my constitution is and my intelligence and wisdom, they're all, I mean, pretty good.
Oh, you gotta roll 10.
But my strength is 10.
Yeah.
So.
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. All right, so
I gave it
Strength.
the college try.
You did good.
16.
con. Excuse me, dex.
This is going to be a 10.
Nobody
plus-
said I was
con.
right.
Con is going to be plus 2, 11.
Yeah.
1. 1.
No, 2.
Feeble mind. You have an intelligence of 1, and you're going through horrible.
It gives you an intelligence of 1.
You're at an intelligence of 1. You and him were both sitting there with intelligence of 1.
Yeah.
You were standing up there, and he's staring at you too.
Monosyllabics.
It's a feeble mind here. You have to look at one of these. This would be like one of these things here. I don't know.
We just sit there like a bunch of idiots.
So the two of you are staring at each other.
Like
Just-
Oh, God. Marie, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll give it my best.
Give
I'll move up and try the same thing.
it.
All right, well, let's see that strength.
Is that Ray of
All right.
Enfeeblement?
No, it's jam special.
Strength, so 13.
Makes it. Go ahead. You gotta roll 10. 10 is the
Dex.
magic number.
And then, what's the next one?
Dex.
Dex.
Con.
19,
Good. Come on.
18.
Nice.
Intelligence.
This is it.
Wisdom.
18.
Go.
Oh, natural 20.
on
Yeah.
Wisdom.
22.
Charisma.
Give it the charisma.
1.
You forget who you are, but put her in the very,
Why
very
don't you
last
forget who you are
area
for
in the
charisma?
last gray.
We don't care if she knows who she is.
She
If
forgot who
keep
she
moving.
is. Next.
We know who she is.
Next is Al.
And you forgot who you are and everything, you know. It's just a.
Al's up.
Your id, ego, super ego, they've all kind of just had a poop.
I'm just kind of standing
Any
there.
way for me to do a dream? I mean,
Charisma 1.
Any way for me to do a prayer? Mother Teresa, does she see this? Does she help me at all? Can you give me a 50-50?
Mother
on it?
Teresa has left you.
Yes, you can pray. Make a percentage.
She doesn't understand Mama's.
I'm standing there like what's his face from Harry Potter, the second one, when they hit him with the charm spell. I can't remember his name.
Yes, 59. So 50. High is good.
Would you roll?
59. give me my intelligence back at least, or half back, so I know, I know something.
No,
A fool like him.
no. You're just sitting there with one int. He's got a 1 int, and you got a 1 charisma.
I'm just sitting there watching.
Eventually, you are no longer afraid. You're the next one to do something. Once you notice that you're not afraid, you notice 3 of your compatriots just standing, staring at the walls. They're literally just staring at the walls.
I'm gonna go to my first compatriot.
1, 2, 3. So I need a strength.
3, 8, 11,
Con. Excuse me, dex.
15,
Con.
17.
It's where you made it to. That's the first 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna shake, rattle, and roll, and say, "Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!"
Who do you have?
Me.
You're getting shaken baby syndrome. Or
All right. Well, I
you
leave
see
him
his head
alone.
bobbling around.
Then I leave him alone,
I am the bobbly head.
and I.
So you can't wake him up.
Yeah, I have my shield still cast.
That's not a cast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't cast anything anymore.
I have my shield,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna go dun 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 dun.
All right, so give me
dun
intelligence,
dun dun dun.
then a wisdom, and then a charisma.
14,
Mm-hmm.
8,
No.
natural 20.
Yeah, but let's go back to that.
Well, that's 8 plus. So hold on.
8. Well, don't say 8 then.
You're not going to make it. You're going to be 7.
It's wisdom.
7.
It's wisdom, yeah. So you stand there in the wisdom area. Back up into the wisdom area there.
Pudding!
All right. Congratulations. You're all standing around, kind of just... And eventually you work your ways back to the starting area.
God,
We
why
just
doesn't my
just
guy ever
kind
go
of
forward?
Randomly end up back there through one way or the other.
So, like Walking Dead zombies.
And about 2 hours later, you feel the effects starting to wear off.
Oh, okay.
If you had exhaustion, you have 2. If you didn't, you now have 1 level of exhaustion.
And that means disadvantage.
All right, you're going again?
Yeah.
All right.
But
Run.
I cast guidance on myself.
Run, Forrest,
That'll
run.
work on one of those rolls.
Yeah. Does he get to choose which one?
Absolutely.
Run, Forrest!
Although it is a concentration spell, if he fails, attacks, you won't take damage. Not much, but it's 3d6. Yes.
Before I do that,
No.
I teleport.
No.
I can't teleport.
No.
Why is that?
You've teleported already today. You did not roll a 6. You rolled a 3.
I teleported yesterday.
Yeah.
That's true.
We slept overnight.
Okay.
I still have a teleport today.
It's not a teleport. It's a teleportation
Circle,
circle.
right.
It has to lead you to another teleportation circle.
I don't suppose there's one over here.
It is not a teleportation circle.
What is on the ceiling? What's the ceiling like?
It looks like this was originally some sort of earthen burrow of like some gigantic creature, perhaps a huge snake. But some of the places, the walls have been reinforced with some planking or wood or other things. Sometimes the ceiling's been, patched up or stuff.
It's a tunnel.
Yeah, a non-reinforced tunnel.
Okay, what's crazy is we don't have. I mean, we have to do a whole 6 check.
Just go.
Do it.
Do it. Do it, Al. Do it.
Alright.
Do it. Do it.
I cast guidance on myself.
You already did that.
I know. So I'm just letting you know again. In
Let's
case
give the rest of this guidance too before you leave.
You can only do
I
it on one
can't.
person.
It's a concentration. Can I roll my dice together?
What do you mean?
06.
No, I want to know what happens to you.
Do it, Al.
Dex, let me start with strength.
My sword starts taunting you.
Oh shit! You know what? I have this orb. Let me see something.
All right. You better hurry up.
Well, go ahead. You want to go ahead of me? Go. I mean,
I'll go.
Orb of Dragonkind.
All right, do the first 3.
Not a problem. That was a 14. 15. 4. What's the fourth one? What was the third one? Nope.
Con, you take your condition is add 1 level of exhaustion.
So I just still get to keep going, or no?
You can continue to go, but you're now level 2 exhaustion.
All right. Okay, that was 3. Number 4.
And
Not a problem. That's 15 plus
Wisdom.
bunch. Fuck 8.
your wisdom is temporarily reduced to a 1, and you're in the second to the end corridor.
Alright. I'm gonna go.
Are you staring at the wall again?
Pretty much.
Yep.
You found a pretty wall. He likes that part of the wall.
17 for my first roll.
Yeah, that's good.
6 plus what was the second roll?
It's Dex.
I'll use it.
Oh, there's enough right there.
10,
All right, good enough. Yeah,
12,
wisdom
16,
and charisma.
18.
Okay, put him on the white thing down there at the very end. And you come upon a closed gate. There's a key lock. You know, so if you had the right key, you'd probably open it. It looks to be an exceptional lock. It's built into the script.
What are you gonna do?
I like to take some rope that I have out of my backpack, tie a lasso. I'm sure it's going to take some dex rolls, but lasso,
Eventually, you lasso him
yeah,
and drag his ass down the
pull
hall.
him right down the foot.
You do so.
No,
Go all the
stay
way
with
down.
me, man. Stay with me. Don't screw it up,
There you go.
because we're on the verge of death.
Oh, now he's got to be. Oh, there you go.
I fell in this shit.
Okay.
This is like a giant sewer.
I yelled down to Marie and
Give me a Christmas
John.
save.
The door's locked. It looks like a nice barbarian would be nice right about now.
20.
Or something very small that can maybe climb through the lock hole and open
Well,
from the
why
other
don't
side.
you? Never mind.
Why don't you cast
I still
your
got, I'm at a 1 on wisdom still.
So you can't get. Okay, so
2 hours, remember?
what I try to do is so I just yell down. I don't yell. That's crazy.
All right, well, I'm going to come on down.
All right, give me 3.
What the fuck?
Just roll 3 in a row.
6, 20, 15,
He would have actually made
What was the
first.
6?
It's strength, but he's a 20 strength, so it's
Yeah.
plus 5.
plus
All
5.
right, good enough. And then intelligence.
You get 3 more rolls.
Roll 1 more.
7.
You have 1 intelligence.
Yep.
Feeble mind.
Motherfucker.
Okay, I take the lasso. I lasso his dumbass, and I pull him down.
Takes some time, but you're able to drag him down there too.
Take him down. So Marie, you see this, and you're like, as long as you can make it to within lasso range.
30
Marie-
feet. 30
Marie
feet is
also
all he's getting out of a 100-foot
Recognizes
lasso.
what you said, that you guys are both all stuck at a locked door,
Yeah.
and I don't
And
know.
we're all feet.
Yeah, and you're kind of crammed in there. I don't have anything small enough to get through a locked door.
Oh, you can't turn into anything small
I'm
enough?
not gonna know.
Cranium
I
rat.
think this
Cranium rat is on your list.
That's me. No,
And
that's
my
my
list too.
Oh,
Oh, well, maybe.
yeah, no, it's not coming up on me.
Well, don't you have some,
I have-
some things? Rats and
I can get us through the lock as soon as
snakes.
Hey there.
You become a snake.
Well, that's okay, because we're going to take some time here. We're waiting for her to.
It's not on here. I
All right.
probably, yeah.
Good enough. There's,
I can do a snake though.
if there's a form on there, you can. It's got to be a
Oh,
beast in there,
okay.
and I know snakes are a beast.
I can. The only thing, like, it has swarm of tiny beasts, but I
You know
don't have
what?
the ability to
You
do
know
that.
what?
So I
You
can't
can
do
become
that.
a snake, because when he played the friggin' Moon Druid,
I know.
he
I
was
know.
a
I
snake.
know how you do
I
this
could
now.
at a higher level, I'm sure, but right
No,
now
no.
I can
No,
only do
snake is a
level
lower
1.
level.
he did it level 1, so
Oh.
you can become a snake.
Oh, okay.
Level 2.
But right now, she's a level 2 character.
Yeah.
Right now, what you need to do is just run down as fast as you can. At least get within the range of my lasso.
Let's see your first 3.
All right.
Please, come on.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Wow. Nice.
3.
That's the problem with the natural 20.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the dex room
And-
was to gives you 10 points of damage as you go through the dex room, and then what was the third one?
2.
And that's the con. You're now gaining the level of exhaustion. You're at 2 levels of
That's
exhaustion.
okay. You're still good. You're still kicking.
Keep going.
You're not feeble-minded yet.
You got 10. You lost 10
And
hit
a 3.
points. 10 hit points, and
Okay.
you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
But I gave you 5 to
Okay.
begin with.
And you got 1
5.
out.
I gave you 5 to begin with, so you only lost 5.
Yeah, so I'm down to. Oh, jeez. I'm down to 16. And then, I take 1 what?
You're down to 1 yet
1 yet. Okay.
because you failed. And she stands there and looks at the same spot on the wall.
Okay, move her down, guys. And how far is she? Right there?
So
right
I'm a
at the end of
vegetable.
lasso
I
range.
don't know that I can change into a steak, so I'm just going to chill
I
here with you
lasso
guys.
her,
Uh-huh.
and I pull her in.
All right, after about 2 hours, they all start to wander back towards the entrance. Do you prevent them from going?
Yes, I do.
Then they eventually come to right there in the square with you.
Control
Okay.
water. I fill the lock with water and freeze it and break the lock.
Control water does not summon water.
It does that exactly.
It does summon water, and it makes it freeze.
Shape water, I'm sorry, is what it's called.
Shape water. Do you
Shape
have
water
any?
doesn't have to have water.
Well, hell, here's water.
Shape water. You choose an area. Fuck me, man.
Well, did
Yeah.
we get 2 gallons of water?
Wait, doesn't
for our
there any
supply?
Yeah,
water?
we all got 2 gallons of water.
There we go. One get. Pour a little on there. Now I shape the water, break the lock.
That's all
All
you're
right.
saying. Does the lock break?
Yeah, we'll go this time.
Okay.
Don't get used to that.
Are we
though.
finally in
I think
rounds?
that was a one-time trick. I let you get away with it
Well,
because
no, it actually says you can do exactly
it says
that.
you can do exactly that. Oh, that's awesome.
You, John, kick down that, open that door. I stand
It
back.
stays frozen for an
Okay,
hour.
I'm going to
That's-
kick the door down, and I
Stop.
roll a 12 plus a
You're straight.
20.
Okay.
20 as you hit the gate with all your strength. You slam into an unlocked door. It springs all the way open and then slams closed again.
The beans in the head.
Candy grab for
So
Mongo.
perhaps we should just open the door.
Candy
The
grab for
door is open.
Mongo.
The door is open.
So he opened. That was pretty sweet.
Okay, you ready to run through this thing again?
Candy grab for Mongo.
No, he is though.
Oh, he is.
Where am I running to?
So who's first?
I am.
Okay, take your first 5-foot step.
Well, wait a second.
No, I'm
He wants to
Stay
know.
sprinting.
He wants to know where he's going first of all.
I'm looking before I go.
And
It's
Tom-
dark.
I can see in the dark.
It's dark.
Even though I can see
There is a
underneath the
veil of
dark.
darkness into that room
Hang on.
that unless you have true sight, you are not going to see through.
Fuck balls.
While he's doing that,
Can you cast?
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion on that right where the switch is and make it look like a big switch.
Like a cartoon switch?
Yes.
Just pull it?
And it's just sit there floating bright white.
All right, I'm game.
And what's sweet in that? Minor illusion?
Minor Illusion.
Cantrips?
Actually, I have improved Minor Illusion.
Mhm.
And it can actually say, "Psst, over here."
Could you open that door for us? Tom?
Okay, I'm going to run.
Huh?
I'm going to run.
Open the door for us so it's open.
Yeah, here.
I'm going to run.
As soon as he takes 5 foot into the room, stop. Moving 5 feet.
Moving 5 feet.
And then stop.
Fuck.
Initiative.
Yes!
Yay!
Do you want to? So do you want to point to us and we roll initiative?
No, I'm going to go.
Don't forget, you get to roll a
I'm going to
D10
go fill
plus
and
your
empty a
D20
pipe,
for
and I'm going to let you
Yeah.
guys worry about initiative. However, I would like our initiative runner. You ready, Mr. Ed? Ed?
Yeah.
Ed? Are you ready?
Yeah.
The first one is the mooks. The second is the name. Ready?
Go. Go.
Mooks on 22.
Yeah, moves.
Named on 14, 15, 17.
Who's on 17?
Named, N-A-M-E-D.
Yeah.
So roll 27 dice.
Mooks on 22.
Tom, all that?
And remember,
I rolled a 4,
roll 27 dice.
Fuck
a
me.
2, and a 0.
Plus 2.
Oh,
I know. I rolled a 2 and a 0, and I got a 2.
did you
The
tell him
zero's
the
10.
Did you tell him the once
Oh.
a night ability that he gets for being time master?
What?
You could change the.
Order of one.
Well, you can change the order of one person
Once-
during the night.
Once per session.
At one time, once per
All right,
night.
I need to know everybody's initiative.
She has Marie has a 3.
I have 13.
Vinny has a 6.
Vin has a 6. What do you have, Tom?
Dave's got a 13.
No, when he just rolled for mooks and named, what does that mean?
Oh, okay.
You know what named is?
a name.
like a
Model.
name.
Okay, when you go into a dungeon, the bad guy at the end has always got some name. You know?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's just
okay,
like
so
RPG.
It's just,
That's-
okay,
that's
so
the
it's just
RPG aspect of it.
So we have 22 dudes that we have to defeat? Is that?
No, that's their initiative.
Oh, that's their initiative.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, keep in mind, he comes from MMO too, just like I do.
Okay, got
So
it.
we're
It could
all,
be 6 guys.
we're all,
It could be
yeah.
6 guys.
And I get to
Same
make.
lingo.
You know
Okay.
what? I get to fuck one person over. We're gonna do Al.
Who?
We're gonna mess Al.
He's gonna push Al to the bottom. That's his. That's his.
He's gonna make sure the cleric's still around to heal us.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Good.
Ed.
Okay.
I need one more. I need one more thing.
Mine was 13.
Sean. Oh, here's one. Here they are.
Yeah. The pole's smaller now because it got broken.
How'd the pole get broken?
Well, because the whole thing was 2 pieces originally, because the plate that I print on is only 5.5 foot tall. It's a 5.5 foot or 5.5 inch cube.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So you only got so much room there to deal with.
Mooks.
Just the
Is
kind
that
of
everybody?
yeah.
Yeah. Mooks, Sean, Ed,
Yeah.
Tom,
Okay.
Amanda, and Al.
Very good.
I took you from the bottom and put Al there
Thank you.
because I'm trolling Al.
Good. He needs to be trolled. All right. This will probably be the last thing for the night.
To be the what? Who?
This will be the last thing we're doing for the
Yeah.
night, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Ed's already 7:20.
Yeah. I didn't want to get home too late. You got a long drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like me. I don't care as long as I get
Yeah,
to
I'm
play.
not too worried about it.
As long as
Well,
I get to play, I mean, I really enjoy
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, same.
I don't have any cigars, but I'd like to really go in this pool and have a cigar and a cocktail. But I think I'm just gonna settle for a pool and a cocktail.
Yeah, there you go.
I have a long fucking day tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm off tomorrow, taking my grandson back to the airport.
Does he fly by himself?
Yeah.
How old is he?
11. He smokes already. I'm just
Does he
kidding.
really? Crack? Weed, crack, meth?
No, man. All right.
You know, he is from Florida, so we do have to ask.
Yeah, no, his dad's in the Navy, man. He's
Oh, so
he would not put up with that.
he's
for
a
long.
fly straight guy, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Norm is a lot like me. That shit does not cut it around me either. I don't mind weed. The rest of the stuff I will not cope with.
All right, so who's first?
The Mooks.
All right, fantastic.
Mooks.
We have the leads for the mooks.
Las Mucas. I don't know.
Unus Lucas Mucus. Demonatus Summonus.
Oh, come on. Man.
Yes.
Well, now it don't matter about the stupid switch.
There's one. We got
We've
one.
made it through the hallway already.
Keep going.
Oh, you need more than one?
Yes, yes. Yes, an entire collection of demons would be less than nothing, thank you.
That'll work. How many you need? How many do you need?
At least half a dozen.
I got
Give me 8 mediums. And I'd like to find a medium. Here's one.
It's a medium.
Yeah, there's some mediums. Nice to find a large.
Here. I don't have room over here for that.
Okay.
And here's your your mooks.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
So we're just
Yeah.
missing the name.
What name did you, what were you looking for?
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
So you use that, you can move anyone out, to the low part of initiative?
Yeah, move you.
Move down to the bottom.
What the? That's not exactly tactical, but it's funny.
That's hilarious.
I think it's great. Yeah, that was the last one to roll.
Oh, God. Actually, yeah,
He's
that's
the cleanup hitter.
I see nothing wrong with it. What does exhaustion do, by the way? I have one.
Yeah, let's look up what happens when you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
I have one.
Yeah, I have one. Or,
Yeah,
no, I have two
you
now.
have 2 and 2 and let's look up what happens when you have 1 and 2 levels of exhaustion.
Tom, will you do the honors?
Yeah, got it.
Because I can't.
Oh, what's the matter? Your stuff doesn't
Your
give you
wrist.
Can I?
that. Disadvantage on ability checks and speed is halved
Oh, that's okay.
for level 2.
I don't think we're running away from
While
this.
level 5 speed
Well, level
is,
1 and level 2 abilities apply on level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Level 1 is what?
Now that's level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks.
That's it. And then level 2 is
Speed is halved.
speed is halved.
okay, so we don't have to worry about that.
Am I able to eat a cast
Good
like
berry?
good
You
berries?
can do
and
whatever
get
you
some
like
hit
in
points
your,
back?
on your turn. You certainly may.
Okay.
Is there anything else we need to do before we're into initiative?
No. Do the lights?
I did say mage armor earlier.
I don't hear it.
I didn't hear that.
I did say it.
I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember hearing that.
Where do you have the ring?
Did you get a ring or anything?
There's no mage armor ring.
Why don't you ever? Why, Charlie?
Every now and then I do.
Because these are the ones I have.
Okay.
I just tried to know from.
You just put that
I
on
didn't
your
hear
diary.
GM. I never heard major.
Mage armor? Because that's all. It's standard practice, man. That's
Well, so is
the dude told us this was going to be a challenge or something of that nature.
No, no.
Okay,
He
I
just said
landed.
the scepter.
They kicked us out of the spaceship, and I said, "I'm casting mage armor." Way back there.
Then I think that's what happens. I don't have an issue with that.
He did say mage armor. I didn't like him saying
In
it.
fact, you said something after that about improved mage armor.
I think that's
But I already took the cast expense too.
all right.
So, you said I can cast Good Berry before we go into initiative, or I have
No,
to wait until we're in initiative? And then
I don't know why you didn't cast the first thing this morning.
Yeah, because
Remember you ate some good berries this morning?
you can eat them whenever you want.
So you had to have
Oh,
cast
yes,
them either
okay.
this morning or
Gotcha.
last night.
Yeah, you're right.
They're
I
good
said I
for
was going
24
to.
hours.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to suggest you
I
cast
have
them last
mine
night
then.
before you went to bed.
Okay. Okay.
You ate one yesterday, you ate one today.
So I have. Yeah.
Eight-
So I
you
have.
have 8
Well,
left.
if I ate one before I went to bed, then that would be. I'd be at 9.
And you had got one this morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you only need one a day. So you got if you cast that spell every other day,
Mhm.
you're good. You cast it yesterday, you don't even need it today.
All
I
right.
still got my temporary hit points, thank you.
Okay.
So not only have you cast good berry, you do not have it memorized for today. You took something else instead, and you have 8 berries left
Pick something up.
because you still have it from yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
okay.
that's a nice collection. By the way,
so-
have you, I mean, some of these
Then I would've
those are
taken,
for chasms. If you
Thunder
put them
Wave
side
today.
by side, there's actually a big hole that I'm saying it actually goes like this. And there's end pieces that form a fucking hole. In it, right?
I don't know how to do that yet.
What does good berry do anyway?
It gives me 1 hit point for each berry that I eat, so I'm gonna eat 5 and get back up to my 21 hit points.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
That's all it gives you is just hit points?
Huh.
Yeah, I can't go past my hit
It
points,
also
right?
gives you
I
food.
can
You
only.
can't.
Yeah. Okay.
And what else does it give
So
you?
back up to 21.
Food,
Just
water.
food. Yeah, nourish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nourishment for the
Yeah,
day.
It doesn't give you like any pluses.
sustain.
Takes away fatigue.
Mm-mm.
Takes away
No,
exhaustion. maybe.
no. Up to 10 berries a peeler. Yeah,
So
creature can use
that
it to
idea
eat
takes
one
away
berry.
one level of exhaustion. Just one level takes away.
Doesn't it? Doesn't good berries get rid of exhaustion?
I thought it did.
No, it doesn't say here.
Aw.
Yeah, we can add that. Hang on.
Actually, Cure does though.
Does it say in here in this level?
I just wrote it in there.
The unofficial player's handbook.
Yes.
That's the addendum.
Yeah.
The world according to Al.
All right. So with that going on, then what?
Okay, well,
Who's up?
Who's up?
Mooks.
Mooks are up. So where we're at now. As soon as you go through, all these lights boom, boom, boom.
Turn on?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, so we can see.
Yep, there's a light comes on right next to you, and you see it's like a.
What kind of light is it, my friend?
It's a magical blinking alarm.
It's a yellowy light.
This Tom, check that. Is that something there?
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
These tea lights, they cost me like $10 for like 30 of them. They're really super cheap.
Nice. Yeah.
And then these are just all 3D printed over top of it.
Yeah, I love those little
Isn't that
fire
cool?
things. Yeah, it's really awesome. I mean,
We
I
also
think you
have
can
a-
do some cool stuff with 3D printing, but this like just is like a perfect showcase.
We
for
also
it.
have a fog machine that I made.
No way. Yeah, I saw Matt Mercer use one in.
Yeah,
where
ours,
is
only
that?
ours is better. Makes
I
more
like it.
fog.
We have a crypt. too.
Yeah, his was a little low, but
Yeah,
it
we have
was still a lot of
mausoleum.
cool.
Yeah, it was
really
kind of
cool
like
to
it
see.
just barely.
Yeah.
we have
I think
They
it
had
was
a
the
problem
camera,
with
honestly. It didn't probably didn't.
I don't
pick
think.
up
I
well
think
on
it's
camera.
more.
That's
They
it
got
right there.
too much air going through the place.
Yeah, probably. Ooh,
That's
that's
the
pretty
mausoleum.
cool. Did you 3D print that too?
Yeah,
I did.
Oh my god.
that's right. And the fog
It's so
machine.
detailed.
I know.
I was not
And the
expecting
fog machine was going through that.
that. Is so awesome.
Oh, there's a fog machine right there.
Oh man, where's the rest of it?
Do we have water in there?
No, we got some holy water right there.
So I wired all this up and 3D printed the fog machine too.
Okay. That's cool.
Hey, I'm the nerd.
Yeah, I love it.
You have the
That's-
cameras in the
that's
right spot
great.
there?
Once I
Yeah.
move up,
That's great.
once I move up by Utah, you know that area, Amanda.
What is that? I'm sorry.
Once I move up there, you know, once I get the condo, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
So
trying to
let's
Yes.
so I can help them. Like I want to
Oh,
make
man.
miniatures. you
Like,
know?
well, I would like. I'm not crafty, but I've always wanted to like learn how to paint like this. Like the.
It's not
the,
that hard,
the
honestly, because what he
different
does is
layers.
he this is Darren does the painting for us right now, but
Uh-huh.
it's basically he base paints it with a primer,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that there's a
Air compressor with.
well he's got the primer is what I mean he used the airbrush to do all the primer and stuff. Then he uses what's called a dry brush technique, which is you basically put a little
Are we
paint
ready?
on the brush and
Yeah.
no, do I look ready?
Kinda.
No, not really. I gotta go put some water in this thing.
Oh,
Here,
I
here.
thought he brought the.
Holy oil.
Oh, all right, yeah. Let me see.
So you can fill it up.
I went to the kitchen to get it, and he's like, "Oh, we got the holy water." I'm telling you, that's.
I know you're gonna plan
No,
on
you
doing
can
this
screw it. You
today.
can screw it, Tom, if you need to do it.
I didn't take all that much water.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's
Now,
about right
now
there.
does fog kick up in this place? This is going to be important for my next trick. Because I make a fog monster.
Jeez.
It's in the book.
Seriously?
Yeah. I wrote it in last night.
I don't know where you want to place this at, Sean. Hold on just a second. I got. Hold on. Quite yet. You got it placed? Is that where you want it?
It will be in a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn it on.
The only problem is, like I said, there's a little. It gets a little wet at the bottom
That's
of
all
it.
right. We can sort it out.
There it goes.
Is the cameras capturing this?
The camera's not capturing the fog for some reason.
Well, because it hasn't started yet. It just got
It
here.
doesn't have to stay on there, does it? I like to level up before we can do this encounter.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I've been asking you for XP all night.
I noticed you were doing that. Don't think I didn't notice.
We can start to see it on the video.
I mean, that thing should encompass the whole area, right? That's what we're looking for.
It does after it settles a little bit. And every little breeze that goes through is
Yeah, I
going to
know,
disturb it
that's-
and push
that's
it
the
out.
problem.
And it's water vapor is all it is.
Yeah.
So the air
Oh,
conditioning
there it
is
goes.
going to affect it and all that.
Yeah, we got it from the top and the side. So it's being broadcast right now.
So let's see if I can adjust it just a
Do you want me to turn it?
Yeah. A little better.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the wind's blowing, so it's kicking it back that way.
And this is blocking it from getting the rest of it, but that's the way it goes.
That's
Okay, it's showing. It's good.
all right.
I can see it good now.
That just puts some fog out now, though.
Yeah, that's good.
And it does not take that much water to do that, make that thing go.
It lasts for a while though. The fog maker.
I don't know. Never ran it to empty.
Ugh, here.
You'd think that something would be on fire in that thing, but it's just water.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is the live Twitch. So the top view you can see. Not so much here because Sean's moving, but
Yeah.
once Sean sits down, you can start to see the fog.
All right, Sean. So what are we seeing here? What's going on?
You see the distance that you're able to see.
Okay.
Who's up?
Who's up? Gee.
The
Mooks.
creatures are.
Mookie.
They all ready actions.
Oh, nice.
Sean, you're a named character.
Named is up.
Named as second. You raised him because he didn't roll that high.
Yeah, he did. He rolled second.
17 was.
14.
You rolled 14.
Oh,
It's
Pretty
pretty
high. I don't think you rolled
Give me what's your passive perceptions?
Who?
Passive perceptions.
How do I know what that is?
Yeah, I know. I never understood how you get there.
13.
Okay.
My perception's plus 5.
You hear casting.
It's 15 now for your passive.
Oh, okay, so
You hear
I'll tell
casting.
you yours in a second.
I hear
See
casting.
Having this.
Arcane or divine?
Arcane.
2.
So your perception.
Okay.
Is 4, so 10.
2 is
You
my
don't have
perception.
it.
14.
How's is 14? Mine's is 15.
So 13 on the arcane check. No, huh?
It sounds like some sort of demon summoning spell.
Weird.
I cast silence
No, that doesn't help.
On yourself?
on him.
On who?
I don't know yet.
Well then, how are you doing it on something you don't know
It's
or
not
see?
my turn yet, so.
He's just trolling.
Oh, well stop that. It's disruptive. So next.
Was I able to hear the
Heads up.
Heads up.
out 14?
14, no. 15
I'm,
higher.
I'm on deck.
I got my sword of cast and ready. And I'm ready for rage.
Ready to rage. You're not raging yet.
I'm ready to rage.
Alright. So you're not doing anything.
Tom, you're up.
You didn't do anything.
No, he's ready to rage.
I got my sword and my rage ready, man.
Am I supposed to walk out there by
Amanda,
myself?
you're on deck.
Okay.
I'm already out there.
Where?
I'm right here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move.
Ah, there we go. That's what we were waiting for.
I think that was the
Thank you.
question.
I'm gonna move a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. Is the orange one mine?
Take whatever. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think so. That's
Well, then maybe it is. Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Nope, I got my 2 orange ones.
See why you throwing her dice?
Yeah, well, it was pretty. It looks like my oranges.
When Sean says you don't do anything, that means he wants you to do something. But don't do it.
That doesn't mean you can't.
We just stand there.
Because he has a ready action. As soon as you move, they'll go off.
I'm ready, man. I'm raging. I'm got my sword.
You get shot in your right shoulder for 10 points of damage.
What about my shield?
What's your AC?
My AC is like stupid. It's like
You got stupid.
I think
AC.
your AC 18.
Yeah.
AC 18.
Yeah.
What's
I
your-
hit, do 10 points of damage.
So do 5.
You just got shot in the shoulder.
But you only do 5. Because you have resistance.
He's not raging yet. Remember, he said I'm ready to get ready to rage.
Oh,
Not
no,
raging.
Yeah, but I have my shield, man.
Doesn't- Well, that's what gave you AC 18. But
Whatever.
the shield is not treated like you're thinking, man. Shield is just a number on your AC.
Oh, God.
When you say shield, there's two things for
I don't
shield.
laugh all
There's-
week until I come here.
There's a volley of
Yeah.
bullets,
Exactly,
but
yeah.
that one sears through your flesh, tearing off part of the bone in your right shoulder and splattering it up against the wall. You see the white of your bone before the blood starts to accumulate, and there's just this raw carnage where a chunk of your what used to be the butt is now gone, and you've lost your pork butt.
Well, I am raging now.
Say he's ready to rage. He did.
You are ready.
Now he's raged.
Now you're raging. When at this point in time, as soon as you begin to rage, the sword would like to try to exercise control over you in a battle of the wills. I believe you now have disadvantage, and it rolls a 3. I think it's plus 8.
Roll
so
higher.
it's got 11.
15.
You have disadvantage
Roll
because you're
again.
raging.
2.
And failed. The sword is now in control of you.
Uh,
Congratulations. It would like to kill Vecna. It senses an agent of Vecna
shit.
near.
Guess who that is?
Specifically the hand and eye of Vecna.
He's got it.
You feel as though your goal is to kill
It's
who?
not- hold on.
Who do you want to kill?
It's going. I'm not an agent of Vecna. I have artifacts of, but I am not.
Who
That's
do you
good
want to
enough.
kill?
I want to kill a mook.
Vecna.
Vecna is who I
You
want
want
to
to kill
kill.
Vecna.
Yep.
That is Vecna.
That's Vecna.
No, it ain't.
No, that's you saying it.
That's the sword. Look at the curse of the sword. It specifically goes after the holder of the eye in the hand. Specifically, that's kind of the whole sort of.
I'm calling
Yes.
bullshit on that one. I need proof.
All right, go ahead and look it up for a moment.
You know, the other thing is you can only do rage as a bonus. Rage is not a standard, so I don't think you can use it as a reaction. I don't think.
Well,
you can use
when
it
it hit
as
him, that's the reaction of rage. Or the bonus
No,
action
it's
was
not.
rage.
It's not available as a reaction.
No, bonus
It is
action.
only no. You can only ready a standard. You can't ready a bonus. So technically, he's not raging.
You're doing anything you kids say.
I'm just saying. I know the rule. I played a barbarian. Now I whip the shit out of your stuff.
How you figure? My stuff. I was when I was GMing, man. I was in
Have you finished looking it up there?
You know.
Ed?
Okay. It says the sword also seeks to destroy anyone corrupted by the eye and hand of Vecna.
I am not corrupted.
So that means they have to be corrupted by it. Not a holder of. Corrupted by it.
He cut his arm off and gouged out his own eye.
Doesn't mean he's corrupted.
You're trying to convince me or the sword?
Huh?
Because that sword has only one purpose:
What's that?
to kill Vecna.
Vecna's not here. yeah, yes.
Jesus, John. Here. Vecna afuera.
Do you have the eye and hand of Vecna, Tom?
Yeah.
You can destroy the sword.
Is that what you want?
I didn't want the sword to begin with.
You didn't.
It's ours. That sword is bad news.
We can't talk about this at this point.
Just do something.
Momentarily.
All right.
So who's up?
Who's next?
Tom, you're up. And
I am
Man's on
up.
deck.
Tom, you don't know any of this as you break through the door.
I'll give you free insight on your partner.
I think it's some bullshit that I'm about to party wipe them.
Free insight.
Yeah, I'm not going to charge you an action for an insight check.
All right. Well, I only rolled like a fucking 4.
I think we're out of
I
water.
think it's out of water. Yeah.
Blew its
Apparently it
wad.
does go through some water.
If you want more, I have plenty of water here. I'll just take it off.
You gonna turn it off?
Well, I was just.
Yeah, we don't need it.
it's
Yeah,
pretty
we
cool.
need the real one, not this thing. I'll buy one. I'll buy that. It's only $100.
All right.
I
Who's
spent
next?
a lot more on this thing than that.
Who's next?
Me.
Man, Tom's up. Man is on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and come through. And I do not know that there's a problem there.
But I know there's a problem,
But
right?
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on myself, and that's going to be my action.
All right.
So I can use the hand and eye if I need to without
Yes.
being possessed or corrupted.
Amanda, you're up.
So before I move into the big dark room, I'm going to cast.
Which just lit up with lights.
Let me give
Oh,
you.
okay.
Let me give you a little extra room. I'm not
Can I
gonna,
see into the room from where I'm standing?
There's a wave of darkness. But as soon as you enter the room, you leave.
Al, you're on
Okay,
deck.
so I don't realize that there's lights.
Not
So
yet.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself
All
from the mandolin.
All right, that's a
Um,
concentration, so you're now concentrating
For
on
10
invisibility.
minutes. And I'm going to walk into the room now that I'm invisible. And take a look around.
where'd you like to stand? Is that good enough? Or you want me to-
Yeah, I don't want to go too far into the room. I just want to kind of peek in so I can see what's going on. And now that I'm in the room, so do I
You can
see?
move more if you need to because now you're in.
Al, you're up.
Okay.
No, she's not done.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda.
No, that's okay. So, do I realize? Do I see what's going on? I just Tom walked in
you
front of
heard
me.
several shots,
Okay.
and you saw his shoulder just get blown off.
No, she didn't see that.
No,
Oh, I was
No.
outside
Oh,
the
that's
room.
true.
Yeah, I didn't see
You
the
come in
shoulder.
and
I
you see
come in,
his-
I see
you
him. He's
see
got
he's
his
covered in
shoulders.
blood,
Okay.
and there's blood on the
Okay.
wall behind him,
Okay.
and you did hear sounds like explosions or gunfire.
Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna move. Try to get over here. Do it. Am I able to move that direction? Or that far?
Moving through allies costs 2 spots,
Oh, I was gonna.
and you get a total of 30 of movement,
Okay. So.
which is 6 squares.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be right there. Maybe. Or right there.
All right.
Al?
And that's it for me.
I cast guidance on myself. I go into the door, and I hex the nearest mom. That guy right there. So can I have a hex thing?
Trying.
And
So you hex the nearest mook?
Yep.
What's this one?
Hex
Where's
could
this need to
be.
go?
We need more of those. That's exhausted. You got a whole bunch of
Well, we don't
exhausted
normally
people.
have a lot like that, but
I don't see a hex.
there is hex someplace.
I
There
just
is.
don't see it.
I think I
Well,
had
just
2 of
do
them actually.
anything. Could you guys just put anything as a marker, please?
Yeah.
Just what do you want it on?
Just the
On-
nearest guy.
This guy?
The
Yeah.
nearest mook.
So that's what you're concentrating on. So you're no longer concentrating on anything else.
Mookie, you're up.
And I like to look for some cover anywhere.
There's cover all over the room.
Yep. I guess I have to go into the room for this, but nobody's helping me here.
Now you just went over that light through that wall. And I mean,
I just hide behind whoever this is.
that's okay. You just moved 5 feet. All right.
All right.
All right, Mookie.
Oh wait, but
Quick
before we do
technical
this,
question, I guess. If I have a concentration spell, can I also use a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay.
You just can't cast another concentration.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think there might be a save.
save for what?
Your sword wants to be bathed in blood. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that was automatic.
Oh, we already did that?
23 AC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Wait.
Take
Oh.
one for the team.
Hang on. Did I not?
12 points of ballistic damage.
Ballistic, you mean missile? I mean,
No.
okay.
Hey, in 5e future they call it ballistic.
The guy who's hex has disadvantage
Okay.
on his ability checks.
Which ones?
Okay, I'll tell you in a second because I get
Next.
to pick it.
Next.
Sean?
Named.
Named. Ed's on deck.
On the ground, right next to where your blood had hit the wall, it dripped down the wall. And as it did, the casting that you hear in the background some horrible abyssal screeching causes this rift to part out of the blood. As your blood continues to separate, a creature walks out of it as though from the 9 hells
Oh, damn.
itself.
Sweet.
Ooh, shit. Level 2, 9 hells. I love it.
Add a spec, SPEC, to initiative. 13.
I'm just going to hide behind Tom the whole way.
Next.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Okay, I'm up.
You right behind you, a demon has come out of your blood.
Well, to be straight up, I'm gonna have to. I'm already what you call it.
Rage?
I'm raging, and I have my
It says a
sword.
standard action to rage. We
It's a
determine
bonus action.
a bonus action.
So now you're raging.
I'm raging,
Now you're raging.
and I'm gonna swing on him with my sword of Cass.
Your sort of cast kind of wants to go after him. Give me a DC 10 will save to go after who you want.
No, D20.
Oh, D20. Fuck 4.
You really want to go after him.
Take a swing at Tom. Tom, what's your AC?
I can't swing at Tom unless I swing at that thing because that guy's in the way.
You can move forward.
So you can move around the guy.
Move forward to get to your favorite enemy.
No, I'm gonna want to swing
You
on
have to,
him.
let me know.
You move forward to get to your favorite enemy.
You gotta take out Tom. Take out Tom.
I'm not gonna take out Tom.
Move
What do you mean I can take out Tom?
move
You gotta take
forward
out
to
Tom.
your favorite enemy.
Tom, he's making me do this.
Yes, he knows.
Uh-huh.
Tom knows.
And then
Tom's okay with it.
Hold on. There we go. Insight check of 14.
oh, he's coming to kill you.
Now I know what's going
He's
on.
coming to kill you. All right.
All right.
No,
Becca's-
you're going to attack now.
Roll D20 and roll high.
No, I don't want to.
You want to roll a 1.
I rolled a 6.
Well, then add your stuff together. What's your AC?
He's not going to have a plus 10.
He doesn't.
16.
He's got a plus 8, I think.
Plus 6.
I'm sorry, 17 right now.
What?
6 and 2, right? 6 strength, 2 proficiency, 8.
No, he just.
6 plus 8 is 14.
It's not enough.
All right, miss. Next.
Next what?
Who's next?
Spec.
Oh,
Okay.
spec.
Spec and Tom's on deck.
Expect Tom's on deck. Tom, you have to attack him, Tom. Don't let him get away with that swing. Take him
I
out.
shall not be trolled.
What do you mean? I'm telling you. I'm just giving you options.
That's the 11th commandment.
Take
Thou
him
shalt not be
out.
I know how
troubled.
to fix this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
There you go. Yeah, too bad I didn't have it.
How high is the ceiling in here?
It's this high at the sides, but it comes up like a pyramid. So here
Okay.
it's twice as high as this in the middle,
Okay.
and this low at in the corner.
I got you.
Quite tall in the middle.
It's a pyramid. Take out Ed. Take out Ed. Don't you?
You know what?
I'm trolling.
Look.
Stop trolling. It's not fun.
It's hilarious.
It's not. 28 AC, Ed.
Oh shit!
What about 28 AC?
That hits.
Does it hit you?
It's everybody at once.
You hit 17 psychic damage.
Holy!
I'm an 18
But your
AC.
resistance, though.
It hit.
Oh, and I'm
that.
raging though. But doesn't I get something because I'm
No,
raging?
that's only against melee damage.
This is psychic damage.
Well, psychic doesn't.
So what am I taking? 18 psychic damage?
17 psychic damage.
This is-
And then it hides as a bonus action.
I'm down to 1 hit point.
No.
Oh, with
psychic
my high
damage-
roll here.
Psychic
1
damage is not
plus
hit.
Oh,
stealth is 7.
Psychic damage, that's
So
not-
8. Anybody have
Yeah, it
passive
is.
perception
Oh, it
lower
is?
than 8?
Of course it is.
No.
Lower than 8?
I don't mean to interrupt you guys with the game, but yeah, does anybody have passive perception lower than 8?
Of course.
You're lower than 8?
Naturally. Oh, passive? No. Al?
Then all of you see the shadow demon attempt to hide in the pool of blood against the wall.
Okay.
Tom, you're up. Amanda's on deck.
I'm up. Protection from evil.
You've cast that on me. Okay.
Does he get a save?
I'm sure.
Save? For protection from evil?
Hang on, I'll tell you.
Let's say willing.
Doesn't say anything about save.
Let's say willing creature.
Touch creature has protection against aberration. Those creatures have disadvantage on attack roll against the target.
Does it
The
say
target
willing
cannot be
creature?
touched. It just says touch,
Does it say
touch
save?
creature.
Nope.
Just says touch creature.
Then you have protection from evil,
But I'm not
which means
evil.
You're no longer possessed.
you are no longer possessed by the sword. You may have your own actions and do not have to
You're good
attack
for 10
Tom.
minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're taking some psychic damage there a minute ago. That's lots of fun. All right, so who's up?
Hold on, see if I got anything bonus I can do here.
Yeah, how about a bonus?
Amanda, you're on deck.
Actually, if Tom's done, you're up. Anything yet?
I don't have any bonus.
I really don't have. I can. So the creature is hidden at this point. He's in the wall.
No,
where the blood
He's
is.
hidden, but the DC's only 8 to see him.
Everybody sees him.
So you
Oh,
see
okay.
where he
He's
is.
trying to hide, but he didn't.
Oh.
Probably tripped.
He rolled a natural 1 to hide.
Got it. All right, so,
If he'd rolled a 20, you'd even been able to find him to attack him back, so he struck again. Wouldn't that suck? But he rolled a 1.
Very much.
I'll drop my invisibility and use a produce flame that I can hurl for 30 feet and throw it at the
All right,
demon.
roll a hit.
3.
And then who went?
It's Al,
Okay.
and Mookie's on deck.
So, the situation I'm seeing now is, Tom, how messed up are you?
I'm just
No.
down a few hit points.
Okay, and you're down to 1 hit point left.
No, I got 18 hit points, but 17 psychic damage.
So what does that mean?
Wait, I thought that was.
Psychic damage is damage, period.
Oh,
It's-
so
So I'm down to 1 hit point.
He's the one that's in big trouble, not me.
Yeah, that's in a moment. That's going to hit. So let me just write it down for now.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast, and as a bonus action, heal you.
Wicked. How many points of heal do I get?
Tom,
We're
Sir.
going to do a heal first. Makes
What's
you
that for?
happy.
that's going to be for this other attack here.
3 plus. No wait, let me just. Oh. 6 points a heal.
Okay, so I got 7 points.
Okay. Now I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
To whom?
To the guy that's hexed.
Okay,
Yeah, it is AC.
leave him hexed. Leave him hexed, please.
Oh no, I took my
That's her
invisibility off.
concentration.
Oh, that's invisibility. Oh, my apologies.
And I do have, where's my D4? Because I did have, whatchamacallit.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Where's my D4? Here it is. Shit, 3, 5. I don't think that's going to hit. I rolled a 5 to hit. He doesn't hit, right?
Then,
Next.
Mooks. And then Sean's on deck.
all right. The man with 2 pistols
That's me.
gets shot
Again?
for 17 points of damage, and he gets shot again for 22 points of damage. Next.
Alright, I'm in negative points here, guys. I'm dead.
No, because you get half. You take half. Whatever he
That's
tells
right.
you,
You only take
you
half
take
damage
half.
Yeah, but I'm still down. I only had 7, and that's 11. So I'm minus.
The 17 became
Wait,
9.
yeah, I was gonna say the 17 would have been half.
The
I only had 7 hit points.
After he'd already had everything else, he's down to 7.
I was down to 7.
So the first hit is 17,
So I take
8.
which is half of 16 is 8,
8. So I'm in -1.
which is 0.
So I'm at
And then
0.
you hit for 22, which is 1 failed. No, that was a critical hit.
So I'm at
That was a
-11.
critical hit, so you're 2 failed death saves.
So I'm at -11, right?
Fuck. All right.
No, you're at 2 failed death saves.
So it's
Right.
7.
Hit point is
You're
0,
down. You're down. You're unconscious.
and you've already
And on
and I
your
just got a
turn-
crit, which is 2 failed death
And
saves.
now you're going to be sorry that you put me at the bottom of initiative.
Why? You're next. Oh, you already did yours.
Yeah. Because now, when it's his turn, he has to roll death save. If he fails, it's his 3rd death save, and he's out.
Correct.
He's done.
You only got to roll once
Okay.
because of that natural 20 on him.
Well, Sean, you're up.
Oh,
Named creature.
the chanting continues to chant. And out of the top, it swirls around and coalesces down here in a somewhat transparent form. You notice that you can see through it somewhat, but it also looks really scary. It appears to be some sort of demon. You're pretty sure it doesn't have a corporeal body. This one. And then someone else's turn.
Ed's turn.
Whose?
My turn.
Roll a d20 save.
Oh,
He has to roll savings throw. That's
Was it 10 plus 1 or whatever?
do we have more room on initiative?
No,
No.
No, we're at the top, man.
we're at
Why?
the top, man.
Who the hell else you got?
I just summoned someone else.
Well, Sean, what level?
What do I add? What do I add to my saving?
We're like
throw?
level 2 characters.
Yeah.
Typical most.
He's summoning shit left
What are
and
you
right.
doing to us?
Oh, we're summoning more. Every round.
I'm I failed. Like 6 plus whatever. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Okay, a death save is what?
That's
Death save, you're going to try to roll 10.
dead.
I'm dead. Rolled a 6. I don't know what I had.
And
to it.
nobody brought the shroud.
Did you have any reason to have did you have any inspiration that you should have been rolling? Was there,
I
does
have.
anybody have
yeah, I do. I have a.
can be used during
Yes.
combat? Okay, everybody, who raise your hand if you do not have inspiration.
I do not.
I don't now.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
You get to roll one more time.
He used the best chip in the game to give you a re-roll. Give me back your white chip.
You're gonna smash it.
4.
Fine, cool, man. I mean, I'm
Oh.
dead. Help you. There's nothing else.
I'm
I
dead.
Dead. This is a fucking party, White.
I'm dead.
All right,
I think
who's
you
up?
forgot what level we are, Sean.
Who's up?
No, he knows. Who's next?
Spec.
Spec.
Jesus.
Tom's on deck.
Spec starts to devour John.
Yeah.
Everybody got it?
Bitch.
Next.
All right, bye.
Tom.
It looks like Spec is starting to
Oh, wait a second.
eat John. So
I go to heaven.
you
I'm
do-
dead, right?
You do not go to heaven.
You're not in heaven, brother.
You're finding that the
I can say 3 words. Stay next to me. So I tell you guys, stay next to me.
He was next to you. Well,
Stay. Don't
Almost.
move. Just fucking hold your turn or do. Just don't move. Where are you at?
I'm right there by
which
the
one's the
where
one summoning? I am.
Run,
creatures.
run next.
Which
Tom's
one is-
up, Amanda's
which
on
one
deck.
is
when
summoning?
it's my
That's a
turn, I'll
great
move back
question.
over to you.
Because your move is coming up here. Amanda, you're
but
right
you don't
before
see
me.
him.
But he's summoning out of his line of sight? You can't do that.
He's not summoning out of his line of sight. He's moving to where things are, and when it's time to summon, then moving back, just like a player would.
Don't move. That's
I
all
ready
I'm
my
saying.
action for when he appears. When I see him,
Perfect. That's perfect.
I'm going to cast Hold Monster on him.
Amanda, it's
Give me I'll give you a bonus perception for something specific.
Natural 20.
He's holding some sort of rod to summon these demons.
that's the specter we were looking for.
That's the scepter, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's
So the guy against the wall is holding the
And it looks like he can summon one around. and these things aren't pretty.
As soon as I see him,
He's got to be easier to kill than these things, because the mooks aren't hard.
Amanda, you're up.
Who's got the scepter? The guy that's actually.
You haven't seen him.
Okay.
Somebody else rolled a 20 a minute ago, so that's why they
okay.
get there.
Alright, so I'm just gonna move back over by Al.
yeah.
Al shouted to get close to him, so I'm just gonna go over there. And
Mm-hmm.
Al, you're up.
Should I want to cast teleport.
Just something you wanted to do also?
I don't think there's anything I can do.
All right, good enough.
I'm casting teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Go down quickly.
How long does that take to cast? Teleportation circle.
is it
10 minutes?
Oh God!
It's guard the caster time. You ever do one of those quests?
Oh well, if that's the case, then I don't.
That's a lot of fighting on 10 minutes. Isn't each round 6
It'd
seconds?
be way over by that time. Yes, each round. is
Okay,
6
so I don't
seconds.
do that. If it's gonna take
I don't know
that
what
long.
the time. If it's one round, you're good.
Want me to look it up for you?
Yeah,
No,
he really
I'll
does.
do it here.
5e tools.
I'll do it here. Let's see, spells.
Your barbarian
Teleport
is dead.
circle.
Casting time's
1
1 minute.
minute. Shit, yeah.
That's 10 rounds.
Yeah,
So
no good.
guard the caster.
That will not be. We
No.
won't be here for 10 rounds.
No, one's already down. Okay, Okay, we gotta get some.
You want to share intel?
Yeah, you can say.
Yeah, I tell you, hey guys, the guy that right behind that wall, right over there. That's where the guy is. We're after.
Here?
Yes.
Can I put my hex on him? I can move
Not
my
now.
hex. Let me know now.
Yeah,
What?
good to see him.
Oh. Okay, you're saying this way?
Yeah, right behind that wall. We'll poke his head out in a minute. He'll try casting another one. Stupid summons.
I go down here. Since I can't see him yet, I hit him. Two. Doesn't hit him. Why am I getting? I can't get off an Eldritch Blast? This is ridiculous.
How many do you get? One?
No, it's a cantrip.
Yeah. Next.
It's like a
Mooks.
Mooks.
Sean's on deck.
What's your AC?
14.
You know, you're the one in front. So you're tanking. Gunshot rings out, striking you in the left leg for 11 points of damage. And then that one didn't have its own initiative. Natural 20. That'll be on the psychic damage from the summoned creature. It did not have advantage on you, so it only does 10 psychic, but because it's a crit, it's 20 psychic damage on you. Next.
So I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Sean's up. Named and then spec.
The named guy pops out here.
Finger of Death, DC 18.
miss.
Roll a 19 on the die.
Motherfucker.
That was a nice try. Yeah.
Is there a repercussion for that?
No, just nothing, I don't think. Hang on, I'll look it up. No. I don't.
Who's up?
Tom's up.
Dan?
Oh, I'm still up?
Amanda.
Well, no,
You're up,
that was
Tom.
my
I'm
reaction.
I'm unconscious. So.
Now it's my actual turn.
Tom,
Oh,
Amanda's
okay.
on deck.
All right, Finger of Death again, DC 18.
Nice.
Fail.
He's dead.
Alright.
Do his mooks evaporate?
No.
Are the ones that he summoned?
No.
Amanda, you're up.
I got the big one.
Nice.
15.
Wait,
What
I
is
still
that?
want to move.
It's a death saving throw. Isn't it?
You
I'm
succeed.
unconscious.
I'm going to stay next to him.
You have a successful death throw.
I'm up,
Next.
right?
Al's up.
Okay. I hit Spade of Dying on you, which means you wake up with 1 hit point. You're still
Brings you
prone.
up to 0. Unless you have some special ability.
Well, 0
I
would
think that
usually
warlock
just fall
thing. Well,
unconscious
maybe the
again, it
warlock
has to be
thing
1.
that he has
Oh, maybe.
does that. That's the one that you
What's
can
that?
do.
I said doesn't have to be 1 because 0 you would just be unconscious.
Al, isn't that the one you get to do range?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it does bring you up to 1. I wouldn't swear to it.
So while we figure that out, who's next?
Mooks.
Does it
Mooks.
require action
Sean's on deck.
to eat my elderberries or my good berries?
Yes, one
Okay,
action.
gotcha.
You need as many as you want, but I think you've only got a few left.
You have 3 left.
You're still in front. So another gunshot rings out, doing 7 points of damage as you get
Somebody
shot
get the
in
sniper.
head.
Where? Any passive perception? I'm elevated right now, so
That's the sniper.
what's my
He-
passive
he-
perception on him to get it to see him?
You've seen him several
Oh.
times. He's shot several.
I did
of
not
them.
know that. Okay.
Natural 20 from this guy right here, and he's aiming at her also.
Yeah, you get 1 hit point. You're still
Yeah,
on the
I'm
ground.
unconscious
Okay.
again. He hit me again.
And this is a natural 20, so you're 2 failed death saves.
No, she's up. What do you mean she didn't?
No, he hit me again.
I hit
so
her,
I'm
and
back
then I hit her with
unconscious again.
natural 20.
Okay, so she was down on the
Holy
ground.
And
shit,
2
man.
failed.
And next.
We need cover.
I
Sean,
made
you're
3
up.
natural 20s.
You're up.
I'm
Name
done.
character. Name character.
Nobody likes a DM that rolls well.
Sean, you can take Sean off because
Oh.
Wait.
that
I'm
was
looking.
this
I'm looking to grab his specter. Hang
Ed
on.
is dead. Spec.
Scepter.
Whatever. they
Spec
call
is
it.
up.
Spec is uncontrolled. What's he feel like doing? He feels like hitting. Who's standing up right next to him?
Tom. And,
No, I'm over here. Oh,
Tom.
hang on.
That's
I'm
me,
actually
I'm
over
dead.
here.
I'm dead.
I'm over here.
okay, these
Who's
two.
right next to him?
She's dropped
Tom.
She's down.
and he's down.
I'm dead.
That's her.
There's nobody standing next to him.
No. The closest one would be this.
He eats him.
Okay.
Next.
Tom, you're up.
Tom.
Man is on deck.
You get some more fingers of death.
No, I don't. This guy here. Where's she at?
Can I get an insight?
Want me to make an insight? Yeah. 7.
No. Keep going.
DC 14 hold monster, the flying one.
1.
He's held.
Nice.
Amanda, you're up.
She's down.
Alright, so I have to make a save. 3 and died.
You're dead too.
I failed my 3rd death saving throw, so I'm dead.
Al, you're
now.
up.
We
Okay.
had what we had discussed before.
Mm-hmm.
When does that take effect?
1d10 days.
1d10.
Mm-hmm. Roll a d10.
That's a d12.
Yeah.
I go over here. I grab. Does he have a scepter?
6 days. He does.
I grab the scepter.
As soon as you grab the scepter, you see the 2 summoned demons both look at you.
Look at me.
Command them.
Yep. I command them to kill him. Him.
And they both turn and look at that creature that you point to.
All right.
Fuck, we lost 2.
Now we'll be okay.
Next.
Who's up?
Mooks.
And he. Eat him up.
Next.
Spec. Tom is on deck.
It devours your left leg,
Sweet.
rips it completely off, and is chewing on your haunch.
Okay, I'm pretty much dead.
Next.
No
Tom's
one's ever
up.
truly dead here.
The one that he's chewing on over there, magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
Nice automatic hits.
Yeah, that does not miss.
Just roll damage.
As soon as I find it.
And has he been damaged yet? Because you
He's
take
been
an
hexed.
you take an extra. He takes an extra 1d6 of damage. If he does damage, as soon as he does
I
damage.
also do an extra D6 of
That's
damage
what
because
you.
of
That's
the
when you
ability.
do damage. Hex is when you do damage. Not
Al,
when
you're
he
on
does
deck.
damage.
Creates one more dart, so I need another. I'll just roll the second D4. 5, 6.
Do you do more than 3 hit points?
Yeah.
Take him off.
Oh, wow. Then
Mooks
I,
have 3 hit points.
Al, you're up.
I go, it goes to him.
As your bonus action.
Yep.
We don't normally kill 2 people with battle like this. Is a bit
Who
much.
says?
It's a shitty roll.
Yeah.
I thought I was rolling really well.
You did.
You're
You
not
rolled
supposed
bad.
to be doing all of the 20s.
A natural 20 on him.
All right.
Eldritch Blast.
Did you guys?
Eldritch Blast. That's gonna. Yeah. By default, it's gonna kill him.
Wait, I know I'm dead, but did you guys skip my turn?
No, I called Amanda's on deck, and I thought you were.
Right.
You were right
Something?
after me.
Yes.
Do you,
Yeah.
want, do you want to still go?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let her go.
Yes.
Go.
All right.
So I am cursed. I cannot die.
Oh.
So I come back with 6 hit points.
With what?
6 hit points?
In 6 days.
Oh, in 6 days. I thought you
You
said
come
6
back
hit
in
points.
6 days.
Okay, never mind.
So she up
I'm
or she
still
down?
dead.
You down?
At
Okay.
least you get to come back.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
I'm dead.
We're gonna re-roll you, Ed.
Not tonight.
No, it won't be tonight.
You guys really, we don't have to do that. I could get them up. It's okay.
The shroud.
No, man, we just.
It's a
Well, we
reviver.
can't talk right now. Who's next, Ed?
Mooks are up.
There's only
Mooks are
3.
gone.
Sean, Spec.
Spec rips off your left leg,
Sweet.
and now he's ripped off both legs, and he's choosing just to eat the best parts of each,
Come on,
and
I'm-
then throws the extra parts.
Oh, so
to
these
the
guys
dogs.
are not here.
It's like Monty Python now. Tom, you're up.
Then I'm-
That guy down there, magic missile. Do it
Hits.
again.
Kid dead.
Okay.
All right.
Amanda, you're up.
At
I'm
this
dead,
at
yeah.
this point, it's academic. They're all one shot each, and some of them start to flee.
Okay. Well, these 2.
Al, you're up.
They flee.
Okay, I kill a spec.
All right,
That's it? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're serious.
hold on.
And I hex them first.
Shadow demons are CR4. There's 2 of those. That's 1100 XP for the party.
Oh, okay, we're done.
But I'm not in the party anymore because I'm dead.
Listen to me. It's
That
gonna
is
be
that is
okay.
a problem with being dead.
It's gonna be okay.
And the summoner was a CR6, which is 2300 XP. The
I have
moves
this-
are no XP.
I have the specter. I make my little. I say, Tom, come with me. I make my little thing, and boom, we teleport to your druid circle.
All the bodies.
All the bodies. What we do now is we go into the cave. I look for a scroll. She said there were plenty of scrolls. I look for some scrolls of resurrection. A druid would have that. I like to read off of it and bring them
Druids don't have
The
that.
Shroud of Turin we have.
But there is something they do have,
There is.
and it's called reincarnation.
It's very much different.
So roll reincarnation, since that's the spell he's casting for you.
I'll let me pull it up.
What am I rolling?
See if there's an enhanced roll online, a new and improved reincarnation
Druid
table.
reincarnation.
Yeah.
Well, before we do reincarnation,
Reincarnate.
then you know what I like to do instead of
Wouldn't the Shroud of Turin bring me back?
yeah, but we don't have it. I mean, it's in the ship, but I have the specter. So
Okay.
or the scepter, rather.
Ed, roll me a D100.
No, wait,
Yeah, okay.
I don't cast that.
Oh, you don't?
No,
That's the only one you've got.
wait, I don't
Hold
cast.
on. You can do
You
this.
know the Shroud of Turin, every time is the last time it might be used.
I understand.
And
that.
it crumble to dust if it's used.
Hold on.
It rolls a
Go
1.
ahead.
He makes a decision.
Oh,
You make the decision. Do you want to come back using reincarnate, which I would imagine a druid probably would.
Reincarnate is available to the group at this place. It is the only kind of
What it's going to
resurrection
do
magic.
is change your
everything.
race. No, it changes your
Changes
race.
just.
It's not like it used to be where you could come back as a freaking finch.
Oh, okay.
Fine, fuck it.
You
I'll do
don't,
it.
no coming back as an owl or a
Oh,
gopher.
all right.
I'll do it.
That was
They
something
changed it.
useless. Like
And it's a
fucking
100?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gummy worm.
Gummy worm.
A 59.
Huh.
Half orc. Oh, that's perfect for you.
That is perfect.
That's
All
actually
right.
awesome. That's
Are
more.
you ready
That's
to
more
be
strength.
reincarnated?
Sure.
Is that what you want? Or either come back as a
I
dwarf
mean, I'm
in
dead
10
for
days.
6 days, so.
Either come back as a dwarf in 6 days, or you take your choice on the list.
Do you want to be a dwarf?
If you want to,
If
hold
not,
on.
you have
I
a
mean-
choice.
If you wish to do it, you roll the D100. If you want to just not do it, then you wait.
Is there anything in the cave for her that I could possibly just bring back?
No, this is what
This
druids
is it.
use.
This is what druids do,
use.
man.
Oh.
There's no more druidy thing than reincarnating. I mean,
Well,
seriously.
they reincarnate is awesome because it's the only way to come back from a time beyond your age. So you're dying of old age. True resurrection, worthless.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh,
Reincarnation, hey, you're back and you're young again.
gotcha. All right.
So what do you wish to do?
I
All it's
mean,
going to do is change your race. It's not going to. Which may change your stats a little
yeah.
bit,
Oh, yeah, well.
but by the same token, I don't know.
I mean,
Your call.
I'll do it. So I'm not
Roll it
dead
up.
for 6 days.
Roll it up.
So it would be this one. So 5 and a 30. So it'll be what? 35.
Yeah. Wood elf.
Wood elf it
Oh,
is.
what else?
Which is actually kind of a nice choice.
That's actually
It actually
better.
is. Wood elf druids kind of fits.
Okay.
Well, wood elves make good druids, man.
They're great.
Yeah, they
druids.
do. They make.
They're
Don't they have also a wisdom?
You go from 25 land speed to 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some nice perks for wood elf.
Okay.
Okay, and then what I do.
What time is it?
8:30.
8:30.
It's called.
Okay.
You got to call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yep. It's quitting time.
What I like to say too is, all right, so then the next day, 'cause we're going to sleep here.
Okay.
The next day, I'm going to teleport us back. Or actually, let me roll my D6.
You're going to have downtime days. At this point, you're going to get another 10 downtime days. So you'll have 30 downtime days. So you have up to 30 downtime days to use if you haven't used any.
Can you toss
So-
me the holy water?
The 3,400 XP is split about 4 ways.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll let you guys know what it is in a minute. $8.50 a piece.
Yeah, can you toss me some paper towels from over there?
Yep. So I'm at 2,700.
All right, and we're gonna stop recording.
And that
Well,
gets,
don't yet.
that was nice.
You're at the moment where you're going to finish looting the room, I assume, in a moment.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Why would we not search this place out before we take off?
All right, that's fine.
You find a parapet of health.
Periapt of health.
Yes, you do.
That. Okay.
A potion of gaseous
Dice,
form.
please. We're going to use that one.
Thank you for letting me use them.
Oh, no problem.
And a ring of swimming.
When we play next week, I'll let you go through all these and pick what I'm saying.
And a total of 90 gold.
No, it's cool. This way you pick out what
In
you
various
like, the colors you
currencies.
like, whatever.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Because it makes.
All right.
That's it.
I've got the 3 things we've got for the dungeon,
And I have the Spectre. Don't forget the Spectre.
The what?
Scepter.
Scepter.
The scepter.
As soon as you get back to the ship, he takes the scepter, so that's gone.
Okay.
We don't get to keep it.
Well, then we have the turn. So I like
The shroud?
We could bring them back with a shroud.
You don't have to. You already did your reincarnation.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's up
that's
to
a
her.
nice emergency thing, though.
Well, unless she wants to stay a dwarf.
It's fine.
She's a wood elf
I'm a
now.
wood
She already
elf,
rolled
yeah.
it.
I like wood elf.
Well, I didn't know we were going back. I thought I was
She already
using
rolled
the
it.
thing.
It's done. She made the decision.
Yeah, but
Once you roll the dice, just roll the dice.
I can see we need more flooring.
Hold on.
All right, and we are stopping.
Yep. Been good. Thanks for all for coming.